that is a platform, media platform usefully. So put your doubts, answers will be given. So if anybody gives the answer for a question put by a candidate, so the person who is giving the answer, you please be clear with from which you are given the answer, maybe your circular number or manual page, etc. Do not ambiguously give the answer over there, because the other end will think the answer is final. Okay, you have to give the reference number so that the other end can go through that and confirm that the answer what you have given is correct to them. That is very, very important. Then use it meaningfully. Do not put good morning, good evening, hi, that is your smileys, that is shades, etc., images, etc., etc. But 3 weeks, use it meaningfully. So I wish all of you, that is, to come out with flying colors in the ensuing examination, which is going to be held on 13th of this month. Okay, friends, with that, we are starting the session. Okay, so test 1, clerical to officer, January 2021. These are all sample questions. Kindly read the circulars mentioned here to answer other types of questions from these circulars. Okay, I already told you. Question number 1 to 42, it is on the KYC policy of the bank issued in 2021 of Canara Bank. HO circulars 269. See, you imagine for KYC, how many circulars have been issued by the bank? 269, 401, 449, 459, 485, 508, 683, and last is 831 for 2020. So you would not have thought that this many circulars are issued by Canara Bank for KYC policy, isn't it? So I have shortlisted and I have given to you. It is in your interest, you have to go through the circular. Okay, let's go to the first question. So wherever the questions are straight away, I'll be giving the answers. You can note it down. Wherever the questions, from that question, some other type of questions will be asked. I will go for a discussion. I will show a PowerPoint presentation also wherever it is required. Okay, the PowerPoint is also uploaded in your that is Google Drive. Okay, friends. First question. RBI gives guidelines on KYC policy as per which act? See, so you have RBI Act, you have BR Act, you have Negotiable Instrument Act, so many acts are there. So guidelines on KYC policy is issued by the bank under section 35A of, that is, BR Act. Okay, so under section 35A of BR Act, the answer for the question is B. So for question number 1, the answer is B, 35A of Banking Regulation Act. Question number 2, expand. See, for clerical to officer, many expansions they are asking. Expand CFT, expand FATCA, like that many abbreviations are asking. So during the course of the discussion, many abbreviations you will come to know. Expand CFT in the context of KYC guidelines. So the answer for the question is, that is A, combating financing of terrorism. Okay, until otherwise you sit down and write it, because you see, controlling financing of terrorism, contracting financing of terrorism. So in the exam, you'll draw a blank. Until otherwise you know the concept, you'll draw a blank which option to take. Okay, expand CFT. CFT means combating financing of terrorism. Question number 2, answer is A. Question number 3, which is not an officially valid document, OVD, as per KYC policy of the bank for individuals. You know, when the individuals are opening the account, they have to give the OVD. Similarly, a proprietorship concern is opening an account, they have to give OVD. A partnership, a company, certain OVDs are given. Where these things you can see in the KYC policy of the bank. Where it is available in your CANET. You have to download it, you have to go through. It is 30 to 35 pages. Any question will come from that. It will come from there only. Okay. That which is not an officially valid document as per KYC policy of the bank for individuals. PAN, Aadhaar, voter identity, passport, none of this. See, for an officially valid document as per the KYC policy of the bank, you should have both address proof and ID proof. That means you should have the address, you should have the photograph of the, that is, person who wants to open an account. See, in PAN, whether ID proof is there, yes, it is there. Whether address proof is there, no, it is not there. Aadhaar, both is there. Voter ID card, both are there. Passport, both are there. What is the question? It is a negative question. What is not an officially valid document? Out of the following, which is not an OVD? PAN is not an OVD. Okay, PAN you have to take for opening the account, but if you go and see the KYC policy of the bank, PAN is, if the PAN is not there, customer will give form 6060, no. So then PAN is not an officially valid document because it contains only address. It contains only the ID. It does not contain the address proof. Suppose if a person gives an address proof that there is no photograph, then in that case for ID proof you can take the PAN. So PAN alone is not an officially valid document. For question number 3, answer is A. Question number 4. Which one of the following is not a low risk customer? So which one of the following is not a low risk customer? Illiterate, public sector units, public limited company, private limited company, none of this. So here, which is not a low risk customer? Illiterate is defined in your policy as a low risk customer. Public sector units is described as a low risk customer. Then public limited company is defined as a low risk customer. Private limited company is defined as a medium risk customer. So for question number 4, which is not a low risk customer? The answer is D. Private limited company is not a low risk customer. So friends, these things are available in the last few pages of the KYC policy of the bank, which are all the low risk, which are all the medium risk, which are all the high risk. From that, because you have to answer 200 questions. That means from each subject, many questions will be asked. So for question number 4, so that is private limited company, D is the answer. All other things are low risk. Private limited company is a medium risk customer. Okay, question number 5. A proprietorship is assigned what type of risk? See the question? A proprietorship is assigned what type of risk? Low risk, moderate risk, high risk, medium risk, none of this. A proprietorship concern is that is defined under medium risk. For question number 5, answer is D. Question number 5, answer is D. So like that, many categories are there. Please go through the KYC policy of the bank. Question number 6. Which one of the following is not a medium risk customer? See, there are out of the given answers, which is not a medium risk customer. See, blind, venture capital, pawn shop, partnership firm, none of these. Which is not a medium risk customer? Blind is a medium risk customer. Venture capital is a medium risk customer. Pawn shop is a medium risk customer. Partnership is a medium risk customer. All are medium risk customers. The question is, which one of the following is not a medium risk customer? Okay, all are. Hello. Now, Cooper, as well. What am I sharing? 1 minute. Sorry, friends. So we are discussing question number 6. Very sorry. Which one of the following is not a medium risk customer? Blind is a medium risk. Venture capital is a medium risk. Pawn shop is a medium risk. Partnership is a medium risk. So which is not? None of these. All are medium risk customer. Which is not a medium risk customer? Question number 6. Answer is none of these. Okay, you have to very correctly choose the answer. All are medium risk. So none of these is the answer. For question number 6, answer is E. Question number 7. Association and clubs are which type of customers? Association and club. So low risk, medium risk, high risk, and then that is A or B, none of these. Association and clubs are high risk customer. Question number 7, answer is C. So question number 7, answer is C. Then question number 8. Which one of the following is a high risk customer? So you see the question, which one of the following is a high risk customer? Whether minor is a high risk customer, HUF is a high risk customer, private bank, whether it is a high risk customer, or A and B, minor and HUF, or B and C, HUF and private bank. For question number 8, answer is D. That is, minor and HUF are considered as high risk customer. Question number 8, the answer is D. What is D, A and B? Minor and HUF are high risk customers. Question number 8. Question number 9. As per the master direction of RBI on KYC, updated till 29th May 2019, in respect of a company, beneficial owner means ownership of entitlement to more than 25%. Okay, first fill in the blanks is 25%. For company, that is beneficial owner is who is having a share of more than 25%. So for company, it is 25%. For others, it is 15%. So first fill up the blank is 25%. Share of the company. In respect of trust, partnership firm, it is 15%. So for company, it is 25%. Trust partnership firm, it is 15%. For unincorporated association and body of individuals, it is 15%. For company, that is beneficial owner is 25%. For firm, trust, etc., 15%. Partnership also 15%. Unincorporated association of body of individuals also, it is 15%. First fill up the blanks is 25. The remaining two fill up the blanks are 15. Question number 10. As per KYC policy, where the officially valid documents furnished by the customer does not have updated address, the utility bill, which is not more than 2 months old. Suppose if the customer is having, in the account opening form, he is giving an address, in the Aadhaar another address is there, then you can ask him a local address proof. What is a local address proof? The utility bill, like electricity bill, or there is postpaid, there is mobile, this one. So you get our tax paid receipt, house tax paid receipt. So that address you can take. Those things should not be more than how many months old? The utility bill, which is not more than 2 months old. So first fill up the blanks is not more than 2 months old of any service provider, that is electricity, telephone, postpaid mobile phone, piped gas, water bill. Suppose in the exam, if they ask you which utility bill you should not take into account, they will give 1, 2, 3, 4 options. There, if they give the ration card, you have to tick it there. So which are all the utility bills? Electricity, telephone bill, postpaid mobile, prepaid mobile, no. Then piped gas, water bill. If these things are there, if they are not more than 2 months old, you can take them for the current address proof. Shall be deemed to be OVDs for the limited purpose of proof of address. The customer shall submit the OVD with the correct interest, with the correct address within a period of 3 months of submitting the utility bill. So the utility bill should not be more than 2 months old. The first fill in the blanks is 2 months, and the second fill in the blanks, so be having the current address, you should submit it within 3 months. So 2 months and 3 months. Question number 11. As per KYC policy of the bank, if the original address proof given at the time of account opening undergoes a change, customer is opening an account, he is giving an address proof, Aadhaar. The address is there in the account opening form, the address is the same. The customer, so afterwards, the customer shifts his address, shifts his house. So it is a duty of the customer to give a fresh OVD containing the address proof of the changed address within how many months? Within 6 months of shifting his house. As per KYC policy, if the original address proof given at the time of account opening undergoes a change, the customer has to provide the OVD containing the new address within 6 months. Answer is B. Question number 11, answer is B. Question number 12. Which one of the following is not a parameter for defining high net worth customer? So these are all available in your KYC policy of the bank. So which one of the following is not a parameter? Question number 12. So for question number 12, the answer is C. For question number 12, you just note down, the answer is C. Wherever the answers are available, I'll go tell it. You can read it, you'll understand. For question number 12, answer is C. Question number 13, expand CIP. Okay, this is in the KYC. Expand CIP. So question number 13. So customer identification procedure, customer identification process, customer identification processing, none of these. Expand CIP, customer identification procedure. Question number 13, answer is A. Question number 13, all expansions you have to write once and read, then it will go in your mind. Otherwise, all will be similar, you will make a mistake. So CIP is customer identification procedure. Question number 13, answer is A. Question number 14, which is not relevant with regard to BSBD account. Okay, basic savings bank deposit accounts. It is a fully KYC compliant account, no minimum balance, maximum 4 withdrawals in a month, debit card to be issued without any charges. So which is not correct, they are asking with regard to BSBD account. With regard to BSBD account, it is a fully KYC compliant account only. Which is not a fully KYC compliant account? Small accounts. Okay, a BSBD account is a fully KYC compliant account. Yes, that is relevant. No minimum balance. Yes, that is relevant. Maximum 4 withdrawals. Yes, that is relevant. Debit card to be issued without charges. That is relevant. All are relevant. What is the question? Which is not relevant? None of these. So for question number 14, answer is C. Friends, if I'm going very little fast because we got to cover, you again hear the YouTube, that is audio and video, you'll be able to note down the answer. Question number 14, which is not irrelevant with regard to BSBD accounts. All A, B, C, D, all are relevant. So that your answer should be all are relevant. If there is no option, all are relevant. None of these is given. You have to tick none of these. Question number 14, answer is E. Question number 15. All transactions involving, question number 15, all transactions involving receipts by non-profit organizations of value more than rupees 10 lakhs. Question number 15, answer is A. Okay, so question number 15, answer is A. 10 lakhs or its equivalent in foreign currency is to be reported to FIU Int. So FIU Int means Financial Intelligence Unit India. So FIU means Financial Intelligence Unit India. So okay, it is available in your KYC policy. So to be reported to FIU India centrally from head office 10 lakhs and above. Question number 15, answer is A. Don't be interested only in hearing the answers or options. Be interested in hearing the concepts and the subject. So you can go through the KYC policy. You'll understand it very well. Question number 16. In case of accounts operated by power of attorney holders, letter of authority holders, KYC documents shall be obtained from such power of attorney holders, letter of authority holders. True, false. For power of attorney holders, KYC documents not required. But for LVA holders, it is required. For LAO holders, KYC documents required and not for power of attorney holders. For power of attorney holders, KYC documents are not for, see how much options are available to the examiner. Okay, so whenever the accounts are operated by power of attorney holder or letter of authority holder, either by POA or by letter of authority holder, you have to get the KYC documents of them also. So question number 16, answer is A. Okay, whenever the accounts are operated by power of attorney holders or letter of authority holders, you should have the officially valid documents of those people with your account opening form. Okay, answer for question number 16, answer is A. This is where it is available. It is told in your bank, the KYC policy of the bank for the year 2021. Question number 17. Periodic updation of KYC verification to be done at base. You know, the periodic updation of KYC is to be done on various, various periodicity once in 6 months. Once in 6 months, in the month of May and in the month of November, periodic updation of KYC documents to be done. So you got verification to be done. Okay, so where it was to be done, whether only at the base branch or any other branch of the bank, or can be done in any branch, but authorization to be done in the base branch, none of these. Periodic KYC updation to be done at any branch of the bank because we are coming under CBS. So for question number 17, answer is A. Question number 18. At the time of periodical verification of KYC data, branches need not insist on the physical presence of low-risk customer, medium-risk customer, high-risk customer, all customers to come to the branch and give the KYC data. Whenever you are doing the periodical verification, maybe you know the 10 years, once in 10 years, or once in that is 3 years, or once in 1 year for low risk customer, medium risk customer, high risk customer you are doing, no. At that time, you have to ask for the fresh KYC data, isn't it? If you, as per your system, if he is a low risk customer, you need not insist him come to the branch. If he certifies a self-attest for OVD and sends by post to you or by a messenger, you can update his KYC data. You should not ask him to come to the branch. Okay, so periodic. Question number 18. At the time of periodic verification of KYC data, branches need not insist on the physical presence of low-risk customers. Question number 18, answer is A. Question number 18, answer is A. Question number 19. If the accounts are non-KYC compliant, even after how many months of partial freezing, branches should disallow both credits and debits in the accounts. So you are asking the customer to give the KYC data, maybe 10 years, 3 years, or 1 year, whatever it is, the customer is not giving. So you have to first send a notice to give 3 months notice. Okay, 3 months notice you have to send. You have to wait for another 3 months. So you are sending a notice today, wait for 3 months. That is 3 months notice. So that is, he is not replying. You wait for another 3 months also. Totally, from the date of notice, 6 months you have to wait. If you are getting a reply, if you are getting the KYC data update, or at the end of the 6th month, you have to freeze the, what you have to freeze? You have to freeze the debit. Okay, you have freeze the debit. When you have freeze the debit, 6 months from the date of the notice, then nothing, no response from the customer. You wait for another 6 months. Okay, totally from the date of notice, 12 months you have to wait to finally freeze the credits also. Again, I repeat. So if the accounts are not KYC compliant, send a notice to the customer, wait for 3 months. So that is called 3 months notice. Then if he is not giving the reply, you have to wait for another 3 months. So totally 6 months over. At the end of the 6th month, you freeze the debit in the account. So then you wait for another 6 months. Even after the end of the 6th month, he is not giving the KYC data, you have to freeze the credit also. Then the branch in charge can take a decision to close the account. So what is the question? If the question number 19, if the accounts are non-KYC compliant, even after how many months of partial freezing, branches should disallow both the credits and debits in the account. After partial freezing is over, you have to wait for another 6 months. Question number 19, answer is B. Question number 19, answer is B. Question number 20. Who is the authority to take decision on freezing of the accounts due to non-compliance of KYC? The answer for the question is question number 20, answer is D, branch in charge. Question number 20, answer is D, branch in charge. Individuals with bank, question number 21. Individuals with bank accounts who are recruited by fraudsters to receive check deposits or wire transfer for the purpose of money laundering they are called money mule. So question number 21, answer is B. So no need further explanation there. Question number 21, answer is B. Question number 22. In order to address the difficulties faced by self-help groups in complying with the KYC norms, while opening savings bank accounts and credit linking of their accounts, which one of the following is not correct? Okay. KYC verification of all members of SHGs need not be done while opening the savings bank accounts of the SHGs, and KYC verification of all office bearers would suffice. That is correct. See, again, I repeat, KYC verification of all members of SHGs need not be done while opening the savings banking account of SHGs, and KYC verification of all office bearers only is sufficient. Okay, that is correct. Good point number B. As regards KYC verification at the time of credit linking SHGs, no separate KYC verification of members or bearers are necessary. Again, I repeat. So this has come in your HO circular. So as regards to KYC verification at the time of credit linking of SHGs, no separate KYC verification of the members or office bearers is required. That is also correct. So question number 22. So both B and C are correct. Question number 22, answer is C. Question number 22, answer is C. Please go through the circular, you will understand. Question number 23. The name of the purchaser shall be incorporated on the face of the demand draft, pay order, banker's check, etc. by the issuing with effect from. This question was asked this time for, that is, scale 3 to scale 4. Okay, we thought the date is irrelevant, but the examiner has thought the date is relevant. So the date is 15th September 2018. Question number 23, answer is A. So what is the purpose for which incorporating the name? To avoid money laundering. If they ask that question, you should try to avoid money laundering. So question number 23, answer is A. Question number 24, expand UCIC. See, expand, question number 24, expand UCIC. Unique Customer Identification Code, Unique Customer Identification Code, then Unique Customer Identity Code, first option is Unique Consumer Identification Code, Unique Consumer Identity Code, Universal Consumer Identification Code, none of these. So none of these. So the answer for the question is none of these. Customer identification code. So friends, the expansion you should be thorough. If you see the three expansions, you feel it is the same. Unique consumer identification code, unique consumer identification code, identity code, universal consumer identification code, but all are wrong. So the correct answer is none of these. For question number 24, the answer is D. What is the correct answer? Unique customer identification code. Okay, so you should know the correct answer also. Okay, so for question number 24, the answer is D, none of these. The correct answer is, I have given there, unique customer identification code. So my request to you is, for expansions, please write the expansion and read once or twice, then only it will be in your memory. Question number 25. Question number 25. A bank which is incorporated in a country where it has no physical presence and is unaffiliated to any regulated financial group is called non-existence bank, universal bank, unique bank, unit bank, none of these. The answer is none of these. So the correct answer is, it is called a shell bank. Okay, question number 25, answer is E. The correct answer I have given there, it is a shell bank. Question number 26. Bank shall maintain for at least dash years from the date of transaction between the bank and the client all necessary records of transactions, both domestic or international, which will permit reconstruction of individual transactions, including the amounts and types of currency involved, if any, so as to provide, if necessary, evidence for prosecution of persons involved in criminal activity. See, in the exam, the questions will be 4 lines, 5 lines, it will be like this only. The answer will be simple, but the question, because you have to read the question. In 2 hours, 30 minutes, by reading the question itself, some time will be consumed by you. Don't be under the impression question will be in 1 line. For the people who are going for the first time, I'm talking. That is boys and girls. So, okay, the exam, the question will be, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. Question will be like that only. Okay, so what is the question? The question is, for how many years the details of transactions of a customer to be maintained? So the details of the transactions of your customer to be maintained for 5 years. For that, this much explanation. So question number 26, answer is C. So question number 26, answer is C. Question number 27. Bank shall see question number 27, how many lines? 5 lines. So these are all the typical questions the examiner will put. Bank shall ensure that records pertaining to the identification of the customers and their address, that is, at the time of opening the account, you would have given the OVD, no? For how many years you have to maintain the OVD? 5 years after closure of the account. Okay, bank shall ensure that records pertaining to identification of the customers and their address, so within brackets, what are they, obtained while opening the account and during the course of the business relationship are properly preserved for at least 5 years. For question number 27, answer is A. At least 5 years after the business relationship is ended as required under PML Rule 10. Suppose if they ask you the question, the KYC documents obtained from the customers to be preserved for 5 years after the account is closed, this is as per which act? Then you should be able to write, it is as per PML Rule Section 10. So that is why I have given. Friends, so please understand the concept. Don't be in a hurry to know the answer for the MCQ questions. Okay, so that is why any type of question will be asked. This is as per which rule? This is as per PML Rule Section 10. So for question number 27, answer is A. Question number, say, I can quickly go through. Question number 28, answer is B. Question number 29, answer is C. That is of no use, because in the exams, the same questions will not come. If you know the concept, if you know the subject, you can answer any question. Okay, sir. Question number 28. Who periodically circulates the list of individuals and entities suspected having terrorist links as approved by the Security Council to Government of India? So United Nations. For question number 28, answer is B. For question number 28, answer is B. See, to Government of India, that is United Nations Security Council provides the data. For banks, who provides the data? For banks, Reserve Bank of India provides the data. So, if they ask you, you have to read the question very carefully. To Government of, here the question is to Government of India. To Government of India, who provides the data, list of terrorist activity? To Government of India, United Nations Security Council provides. To banks in India, who provides the data? Government gives the data to RBI. RBI in turn provides the data to banks. You have to ask the question, you have to see the question whether it is to Government of India, to RBI. In this question, it is Government of India. So you have to tick answer B. If the question, if it is to banks, then you have to tick answer A. Here, for question number 28, answer is B. Question number 29, expand FATF. Financial, question number 29, Financial Act Transaction Format, Financial Act Task Force, Financial Act Transformation Act, none of this. None of this is the answer. Question number 29, none of this is the answer. What is the correct answer? Please note it down, friends. Financial. So for question number 29, none of this is the answer. D is the answer. Then what is the correct answer? Financial Action Task Force. Financial Action Task Force. Question number 29, the correct answer is Financial Action Task Force. Here you have to tick D. Okay, you should know the correct answer. That is why I have given Financial Action Task Force. Question number 30. Counterfeit currency report, that is currency report, CCR. So if they ask the expansion, what is CCR? You should be able to write counterfeit currency report. At that time, you should not draw a blank. So this I have given here, both here. Counterfeit currency report to be submitted by banks to FIU India. What is FIU India? Financial Intelligence Unit India, on a monthly basis on or before. So they may ask, what is the periodicity of submission of CCR report? Monthly basis. You have to write at that time monthly. They'll give monthly, quarterly, half yearly. You should write it is monthly. Here the question is, on or before which day that has to be submitted? Answer for this question is on or before 15th of the succeeding month. Question number 30, answer is B. So I can one line, I can say question number 30, answer is B. But my aim is to make you understand the other type of questions which will be asked from this question. What is the periodicity of CCR? Monthly. What is the due date? 15th of the succeeding month. Okay. So to whom it has to be submitted? FIU India. Everything you know now. Please go through the KYC policy of the bank. Question number 31. The report of all transactions involving receipts by non-profit organizations of value more than rupees 10 lakhs or its equivalent in foreign currency should be submitted every month to Director FIU IND by dash of the succeeding month in the prescribed format. So what is the periodicity? 15th of the month. So question number 31, what are the other type? So for question number 31, the answer is C. Very simple. For question number 31, the answer is C. So other types of question, what they will ask? So that is the report of all transaction involving receipts of non-profit organizations of value more than dash rupees. They will put at that time you have to put 10 lakhs. What is the periodicity? Monthly. What is the date? 15th of the succeeding month. To whom it has to be submitted? Director FIU India. Okay. All these things you should know, friends. Question number 31, answer is C. Question number 32. Cross-border wire transfer report is required. Cross-border wire transfer report is required to be filled by 15th of the succeeding month for all cross-border wire transfer, that is from country to country. All cross-border wire transfers of the value of rupees more than 5 lakhs. Question number 32, answer is A. Here it is 5 lakhs. Previous question it was 10 lakhs. All, see, suppose if they ask the expansion, expand CWTR, cross-border wire transfer report, you should be able to write. To be filed by the 15th of the succeeding month for all cross-border wire transfers or the value of more than rupees 5 lakhs. Question number 32, answer is A, or its equivalent. Okay, so that you should know. For question number 32, answer is A. Question number 33. If the employees have failed to comply with the obligations under the PML rules, then without prejudice to any other action that may be taken under the other provisions of this Act, FIU India levy a fine which shall not be less than 10,000 rupees but may extend to rupees 1 lakh. Question number 33, answer is A. Question number 33, answer is A. Here you should know what is the minimum amount? Fine 10,000 rupees. What is the maximum fine? 1 lakh. To whom? Employees who are not fulfilling the KYC concept. Under which rule? PML rules. So read the question. Don't worry about the answer. Answer I have already told. What are all the other types of questions will be asked? You should know. Read the KYC policy and other circulars which I have given in the beginning of the subject. Okay, sir. For question number 33, answer is A. Question number 34. Where the accounts are operated by letters of authority, photographs of the authority holders should be obtained, duly attested by the depositors. Yes, whenever the account is operated by LAO holder or PAO holder, you have to obtain the OVD of them, which I have discussed in the earlier question. Not only that, you have to obtain the photographs of that LAO or PAO holders duly attested by the account holders. Question number 34, answer is A. Question number 34, answer is A. True. If it is already the photo is available in your some other account, then there is no need. So first time, if a LAO holder is going to be appointed for account opening, you have to get the KYC documents of the LAO holder and also the photograph of the LAO holder duly certified by the account holder. Question number 34, answer is true. Question number A. Question number 34, answer is A. Question number 35. With regard to the KYC as per HO's, which is correct with regard to KYC as per HO Circular 485/2020. This question was asked for scale 2 to 3. Lot of confusion was there this time, isn't it? If you have read the Circular 485/2020, you will not have any confusion. So that is, friends, that is why in my circular based questions, I have given the circular numbers. It is your duty to go through all the circular, although all those circulars given there, by point, noting down in the notebook. If you want to come with flying colors in the examination, that is getting the marks. Okay, which is correct with regard to KYC as per HO Circular 485/2020. Answer A. To activate a KYC non-compliant account, approval from regional head is required. To activate a KYC compliant dormant account, approval from region head not required. To activate a KYC compliant inoperative account, approval from region head is not required. Answer is A and B. D. Option E. Answer is A to C all. So the answer for question number 35 is E. That is, to activate a KYC non-compliant account only, you have to get the approval from the region head. If it is a KYC compliant account already, if it is a dormant or inoperative account, already it is a KYC compliant account. If it is a dormant or inoperative account, if it is a KYC compliant account, you have to do make the dormant or inoperative to operative. For that is your region head's permission is not required. So for question number 35, A is correct. Question number, what is the question? Which is correct? Question number 35, A is correct, B is correct, C is also correct. So the answer for question number 35 is E, A to C all. Question number 35, answer is A to C all. Question number 36. Government of India has authorized the Central Registry of Securitization, Asset Reconstruction and Security Interest of India, CERSAI. If they ask you to expand this CERSAI, you should know this expansion. Okay, Government of India has authorized CERSAI to act as and perform the functions of CKYCR. What is CKYCR? Central KYC Records Registry. Okay, so who performs the functions of that is so that is who is authorized by the government to act as and perform the functions of CKYCR? CERSAI. If they ask that question, you should be able to write. KYC data of individual accounts opened on or after dash date is to be uploaded to CKYCR within dash days from the date of establishing account-based relationship. Question number 36 is, from which date we are uploading the data to CKYCR? Sorry, why you are asking the date? Because they ask the date, no, for DD, purchaser's name. If they ask the DD, you should not try a blank. So, are accounts of individuals, not entities. What is entities other than individuals? Okay, accounts of individuals opened on or after 1/4/2017. Question number 36, the first fill in the blank says, accounts of individuals opened on or after 1/4/2017 used to be uploaded to central KYC registry within how many days? Within 5 days. T plus 5. Transaction date plus 5 days. Within 5 days from the date of establishing account-based relationship. Originally it was 10 days, then 3 days. Now they made it 5 days. So, on or after 1/4/2017, within period of 5 days from the establishing account-based relationship. Question number 37. Question number 37. CKYCR is established as per the provisions of. It is established as per the provisions of PML rules. That is prevention of money laundering. It is established as per the provisions of PML rules. Question number 37, answer is PML rules. Question number 38. As per RBI guidelines dated 18th December 2020, bank shall upload, see this is the latest data. So 18th December, so far what you are uploading, data of individuals to the CKYCR within 5 days. Now, Reserve Bank has told with the issued by guidelines on 18th, this is general banking. Reserve Bank issued a guidelines on 18th December 2020. Bank shall upload the KYC data pertaining to accounts of legal entities also. So far, friends, we are uploading to CKYCR only the details of individual accounts. Now you have to upload the data to CKYCR of all the accounts, whether individuals or non-individuals, to the website within 5 days. So from which date that has to be taken, to has to be done? This has to be seen as per RBI guidelines dated 18th December 2020. Bank shall upload the KYC data pertaining to accounts of legal entities also, that is other than individuals, opened on or after 1/4/2021. Your promotion effective date. Okay, opened on or after 1/4/2021 onto CKYCR in terms of rule number 9, 1A of the PML rules. Okay. Friends, one more work also for you. From 1/4/2021, all the accounts other than individuals data also to be uploaded in CKYCR accounts opened on or after 1/4/2021. For question number 38, answer is 1/4/2021. Question number 39. In case of accounts opened under the OTP-based EKYC in non-face-to-face mode, customer is not coming to the branch. So HDFC Bank has already introduced this concept. Okay, this is in the KYC policy of the bank. Our bank also may introduce. In case of accounts opened using OTP, okay, one-time password based EKYC in non-face-to-face mode, the aggregate of all credits in a financial year in all deposits account taken together shall not exceed rupees 2 lakhs. Friends, you know, some of you would have read already a small account. What is a small account? So outstanding in the account at any point of time should not exceed 50,000. All credits in a year should not exceed 1 lakh. That's a small account. Okay, so what is the small account? So that is all credits in the account taken together should not exceed 1 lakh. Then amount outstanding in the account should not exceed 50,000. That is a small account. But now you can open account non-face-to-face customer without the customer visiting your branch through OTP. That is known as EKYC. In those accounts, what is the amount that can outstand? Okay, in the case of OTP-based EKYC accounts which you have opened, so that is the aggregate credits in this account in a financial year should not exceed 2 lakhs. And amount outstanding at any point of time should not exceed 1 lakh. Okay, the aggregate credit should not exceed 2 lakhs. The amount outstanding in the account should not exceed 1 lakh. So for the question number 39, the answer is aggregate, no, that is all the credits in a financial year should not exceed rupees 2 lakhs. Question number 39, answer is 2 lakhs. Question number 40. For OTP-based EKYC borrowal accounts, so you can also open loan account and give loan to the customer through OTP-based EKYC accounts. So what type of loans can be given? Only term loans. So for question number 40, first line, first fill up the blank is, so for OTP-based EKYC borrowal accounts, only term loan to be sanctioned. So note it down there, only term loan to be sanctioned, and the amount should not exceed rupees 60,000 in a year. For OTP-based EKYC borrowal accounts, only term loan to be sanctioned, and the amount should not exceed rupees 60,000, 60, okay, 60,000 in a year. Question number 41. Both deposit and borrowal accounts opened based on the OTP EKYC to be permitted for a maximum of 1 year only. Afterwards, he has to submit the full KYC data again. So this question asks, you should not miss it. If you have opened an OTP-based EKYC account where the customer has not visited the branch, these account, either a deposit account or a loan account. What is a loan account? Only term loan. How much maximum you can give? 60,000. Either a deposit account or a term loan account, it has to be, that is, customer has to come and give all the KYC data within 1 year of opening the account. So maximum 1 year. Question number 41, maximum it is 1 year. Question number 42. In order to prevent check-related frauds, all checks beyond rupees dash should be examined under ultraviolet lamp before making payment on presenting in clearing as per RBI guidelines. So in Canara Bank, what is the guideline for seeing a check instrument under ultraviolet lamp? If it is a cash check, if it is above 1,000 rupees, you have to verify under the ultraviolet lamp. If it is a transfer voucher, if it is transfer check, if it is above 5,000 rupees, you have to verify under ultraviolet lamp. That is your policy. Okay, what Canara Bank policy says, because you should know as a banker what is Canara Bank policy, what is RBI policy. Canara Bank has to implement the policy within the RBI guidelines. Okay, good. So as per Canara Bank guidelines, ultraviolet lamp, so you have to see cash checks that is above 1,000 rupees and transfer vouchers above 5,000 rupees, you have to verify under ultraviolet lamp before making the payment. But as per RBI guidelines, if it is sufficient, either cash check or clearing check verified under ultraviolet lamp for rupees beyond rupees 2 lakhs. So for question number 42, answer is 2 lakhs. Question number 42, answer is 2 lakhs. Friends, for question number 41 to 42, for 1 to 42, so far we have seen maximum possible questions under the KYC. Okay, so you are supposed to know all other things also in KYC if you go through the policy and the circular numbers which I have mentioned on the top of the question paper. Now, there are another 12 questions are given here. Question numbers 43 to 55. This is also KYC based on RBI master directions on KYC updated till 20th April 2020. Afterwards, they have not uploaded anything. So I have given here. This is a general banking. All RBI circulars also it is there. No, you should know. As per KYC master direction, question number 43 we are reading. As per KYC master direction updated by RBI on 20th April 2020, capturing the live photo of the customer and OVD along with the latitude and longitude of the location where such live photo is being taken by authorized officials of the bank is called digital KYC. Answer for the question is digital KYC. You are going to become power of attorney holder of bank. By the time when you become officers, when PA is given to you power of attorney, the digital KYC will come. So you may have to take the photograph of the customer staying somewhere, not coming to the branch, giving the longitude and latitude, like the video classes which you are taking. No, so this is called digital KYC. Question number 43, digital KYC. Question number 44, the unique number or code assigned to a customer by the central KYC records registry is called. You know, when you upload the customer data in CKYC registry, within 5 days, your unique number will come. What is the name of that number and what is the name it is called? It is called Know Your Client Identifier. Again, I repeat, question number 44, the answer is Know Your Client Identifier. Know Your Client Identifier. Question number 45. A method of customer identification by an official of the bank by undertaking seamless, secure, real-time, that is consent-based audio-visual interaction with the customer to obtain identification information, including the documents required for CDD purpose, and to ascertain the veracity of the information by the customer is called, so this is called VCIP. This is called VCIP. What do you mean by VCIP? Video-based customer identification process. So question number 45, the answer is VCIP. V for victory. VCIP. What is the expansion for VCIP? Video-based customer identification process. Video-based customer identification process is called VCIP. Question number 45, answer is VCIP. Question number 46. At the time of VCIP, the live location of the customer used to be captured to ensure that the customer is physically present in India. This is called as what? This is called geotagging. This is called geotagging. 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 Okay, geotagging. Question number 47. A person who does not have any account-based relationship with the bank but undertakes the transactions with the bank is called walk-in customer. So question number 47, a customer who does not have an account-based relationship with the bank but undertakes transactions with the bank is called walk-in customer. Question number 48, identifying and verifying the customer and the beneficial owner is called. Question number 48, identifying and verifying the customer and beneficial owner is called customer due diligence. Okay, CDD. Identifying and verifying the customer and the beneficial owner is called customer due diligence, CDD. Question number 49. Customers who open accounts without visiting the branch and offices of the bank or meeting the officials are called what type of customers? Non-face-to-face customers. Question number 49. They are called non-face-to-face customers. Question number 50. A Pakistani student got admission in IIT Madras and he wants to open an account with your branch. Open regular SB account with RBI permission. Open NRO SB with RBI permission. For foreign students, NRO SB can be opened without any prior permission of RBI. Ask the student to approach another bank in the campus. For example, if a foreign student got an admission in any university in India, and if he wants to open an account, you can open NRO SB only. Okay? But since this foreign student belongs to Pakistan, for Pakistan nationals also, you can open NRO SB, but you have to get prior permission from Reserve Bank of India. Again, I repeat, for all foreign students who got admission in Indian universities, banks have to open NRO SB only. Since he is a foreign national from Pakistan, this NRO SB you have to open after getting permission from Reserve Bank of India. So two more questions will be asked from this point. One, so after opening, so the foreign student is coming, he's getting an admission, he's showing the admission letter, he's opening an account. Okay, then he has to give address proof. So within how many days he has to give the address proof? So he may get a hostel address, or he may get a locally, he may take a flat on lease. Within how many days after opening the account, he has to give the address proof? They will ask the question. Within 30 days. Within 30 days of opening the account, what account you can open? NRO SB. For Pakistan national, after getting permission from Reserve Bank of India, open NRO SB. After opening the NRO SB, he has to give the local address proof within 30 days. If he is not giving local address proof within 30 days, what you have to do? You should not allow credit in the account more than $1,000. You can allow credit only maximum $1,000 till he gives the address proof. Then you can allow maximum withdrawal from the account only 50,000 rupees till he gives the address proof. So he has to give the address proof within 30 days. If he has not given, then don't allow any credit exceeding more than $1,000 till he gives the address proof, and don't allow any withdrawal more than 50,000 till he gives the address proof. These type of questions they will ask you. That is why I explained in detail. So for question number 50, answer is B. For question number 50, answer is B. Question number 51. You come to know that a customer doing periodical transaction which are suspicious in nature and the same has been reported to FIU India through your circle and head office. So suspicious transaction. Okay, customer is doing this, that is every day is coming and buying DD for 49,000, or he is giving credit in the account only 49,000. This is suspicious transaction. No, the suspicious transaction you escalated to circle office to HO has reported to FIU India. So what you are supposed to do afterwards, whether you have to inform the customer, nothing you do. You allow the customer to operate the account. The vigilance people will watch him and he will catch him. Okay, so you come to know that a customer doing periodical transactions which are suspicious in nature and the same has been reported to India, FIU India. Answer for the question is D. No need to inform the customer and allow all transactions in the account without any restriction. If you give any tip to him, no, he will run away. So allow the customer to do all transactions. Question number 51, answer is D. Question number 52. As per the master direction issued by RBI on KYC, any remittance of funds by way of demand draft, mail telegraphic transfer, NEFT, IMPS, or any other mode and issue of traveler checks for value of rupees 50,000 and above. All of you are aware. So for question number 52, answer is A, rupees 50,000 and above. Question number 52, answer is A. Question number 53. As per KYC guidelines of RBI, NEFT for walk-in customers can be affected by accepting cash up to 49,999, up to 50,000, above 50,000, none of these. For affecting NEFT, it is not necessary the person should have an account with you. For RTGS only, he should have an account with you. For walk-in customers, you can affect an NEFT. What is the maximum per day? 50,000. Okay. For question number 53, answer is B. For question number 53, answer is B. In which of the following types of customers bank can break open locker after giving due notice even if there is no locker rent arrears, but if locker is not operated for certain years? Here I will tell you. You know there are three types of customers: low risk, medium risk, high risk. So you will break open the locker only when locker rent is paid. Even when there is no due for locker rent, you have to break open. In which circumstances? In the case of high risk customer. Who are all high risk customer? It is available in your KYC policy. In respect of high risk customers, if they do not operate the locker, and they are also informing you what is the reason, in such a case, you have to give notice to them and break open the locker if the locker is not operated continuously for 1 year. Okay, high risk customer. In the case of medium risk customer, if the locker is not operated continuously for 3 years, even though there are no locker rent arrears, you have to give notice and break open the locker. So for low risk customer, no such guideline. You should not break open. What is the question? Which of the following types of customers bank can break open locker after giving due notice even if there is no locker rent arrears? Answer point number 1. Low risk customer 10 years. No, it is not correct. Medium risk customer 3 years. It is correct. High risk customers 1 year. It is correct. D 2 and 3. E 1 to 3. So what is the correct answer for this? 2 and 3 is correct. So option is D. For question number 454, answer is D. Then question number 55. As per SO circular 342/2020, friends, I have given the circular numbers. These circulars you should go through. As per SO circular 342/2020, for walk-in customers to effect NEFT, the walk-in customer is coming. I told you, no, he is not having any account with you. Up to inclusive 50,000, you can put through a NEFT transaction for him. Okay. For walk-in customers to effect NEFT, what you have to obtain? A copy of the OVD to obtain and kept with the net application. So question number 55, answer is A. Where it is circular 340/2020. Question number 55, answer is A. Okay, friends. So we have covered now, that is KYC policy. and probable questions, and KYC policy of Reserve Bank of India also updated up to certain points of time. These are all the probable questions. More questions, concepts, you have to go through the policy and the circular number which I have told are mentioned here. Now, we are going to see question number 56 to 69, a concept called banker-customer relationship. It is very simple. So banker-customer relationship, how the questions are differently clerical to officer, 3-4 questions will be there because 200 questions you have to answer. So I will show you a PowerPoint presentation. Then these 10 questions, if you go through, you will understand the concept very well. Absolutely no issue. Okay. Now we are going to see banker-customer relationship. See, now it is the first slide, banker-customer relationship. Already the slide was posted yesterday. So in the case of a deposit account, bank is called the debtor and customer is called the creditor because customer's money is with you, no? So he is the creditor and you are the debtor. So in the case of a loan, you are called the creditor because your money is with him, he is called the debtor. Locker, you are called the lessor and he is called the lessee. Safe custody articles, customer comes and gives a parcel to you and asking you to keep it safely with you. He's not having a locker. Safe custody articles. He comes and gives a parcel. For example, CBSE question papers. For some branches, it may come Delhi branches. When the CBSE is conducting exam, they'll give you a parcel you will keep safely with you. That is called safe custody articles. Okay. In the case of a safe custody article, bank is called the bailee and the customer is called the bailor. Purchaser, when a person is purchasing a DD, so you are taking his money, no? You are called the debtor and he is called the creditor. In the case of a payee of the DD, for example, you are issuing a DD payable to L. Jagennath. So, a bank, you are called the trustee, I am called the beneficiary. When a purchaser comes and gives money to you, you are the debtor, he is the creditor. When the relationship between the payee and the bank is, you are the trustee, I am the payee, I am the beneficiary. You are keeping the money as a beneficiary on behalf of, as a trustee on behalf of me. Check sent for collection. You are sending a check for customers, dropping a check in the check drop box, and the check is sent for collection. Bank is called the agent, and the customer is called the principal. Then other type of relationship, agent and principal, standing instruction given by the customer, you are executing, sale or purchase of securities on behalf of the customers. So you are called the agent and the customer is called the principal. Then money deposited, but instructions not given for disposal. For example, customer is coming preparing a challan and writing name, etc., etc. He has given the amount and you have accepted the check and you go in the counterfeit. When you are posting it, you find out the account number is wrong. So what you will do with the money? So that money is also kept in a separate yes or no. In such cases, the bank is called the trustee and the customer is called the beneficiary. Then articles left by mistake. A customer is coming for a transaction, a locker transaction, or he's coming and sitting before the branch manager. He has left the mobile over there, or he has kept some article in the safe custody room. So in that case, you have to keep it safely. You are called the trustee and the customer is called the beneficiary. Then discounting of a check. When the check is sent for collection, you are called the agent and he is called the principal. On the other hand, you know there is a concept called CDB in the bank. You are discounting the check and giving credit to the customer account. So in that case, bank is called holder for value. Bank is not an agent. Bank is called holder for value and the customer is called the principal. In the case of a pledge, for gold or gold loan, the charge the bank is getting is called a pledge. So in the case of a pledge, the bank is called the pawnee or pledgee and the customer is called the pawner or the pledger. Mortgage. You are the mortgagee and the customer is the mortgager. Assignment. So assignment. So when we comes to advances, we will see that. In the case of a charge called assignment, bank is called the assignee and the customer is called the assigner. Then wrong credit given by bank and amount yet to be recovered. You are wrongly credited the customer's account. Customer has also withdrawn. In that case, what is the relationship between the bank and the customer? You are called the beneficiary and the customer is called the trustee. Okay. Now here, so sir, what is great thing is, sir? So you are telling like this. So the question is that there are 2-3 types of questions. When we see that, you will understand the importance of this relationship. For example, in the exam, if they ask you, what is the relationship between bank and customer in a deposit account? 4-5 options they will give, isn't it? So one option will be debtor creditor. You will tick. What is the question? What is the relationship between bank and customer in a deposit account? So bank is the debtor, customer is the creditor. What you will tick? Debtor, creditor. Okay. Suppose in the exam, if they ask you the question, what is the relationship between customer and bank in a deposit account? At the time, you have to see whether the option creditor, debtor is there. If the option creditor, debtor is there, you have to tick that. You got my point? Which one first they ask, you have to relate in the answer. If none of these is given there, you have to tick the none of these. So when you go through the now questions, you will understand it in depth. We will go through. Okay. Then question number 56 to 69, banker customer relation. It is a general banking question. The relationship between customer and bank. So question number 56, we are reading, friends. So be interested in understanding the concepts rather than asking for the answer for the questions. The relationship between the customer and the bank, where the customer left an article by mistake in the branch premises. So the relationship between customer and bank. What the customer is called? Customer is called the beneficiary. What is the bank is called? Bank is called the trustee. So let us see, because first customer they ask, second they put bank. So bank is called the beneficiary because he has left the article. So customer is called the beneficiary, bank is called the trustee. Whether beneficiary, trustee option is there, we will see. Debtor, creditor, creditor, debtor, trustee, beneficiary, beneficiary, trustee. Yes. For question number 56, answer is D. Very simple. Customer is a beneficiary and bank is the trustee. So the option is there, beneficiary, trustee, you tick it, you are correct. Now you see next to three questions. Okay, 57, 58, 59, you will understand the concept now. Okay, 57 we will see. The relationship between a bank and a customer. What is first to put there? Bank. The relationship between a bank and the customer in deposit account with credit balance. So deposit account, current account is having credit balance, or SB account is having a credit balance, whatever it is. The relationship between a bank and a customer in deposit account with credit balance. So what bank is called? Bank is called the debtor. Customer is called the creditor. Isn't it? Whether the relationship is there, we will see. So bank is called, first they asked bank and second they put customer. Isn't it? Bank is the debtor, customer is the creditor. Whether option is there? Yes. Question number 57, answer is A. Very simple. First option is there. You go to the second question number 58. The relationship between a bank and the same question. You see, same, somebody will ask me, what is the same question? You are giving a different answer. Yes. See the same question, you see. The relationship between a bank and customer in deposit account with the credit balance. So what is the relation? Debtor, creditor. Whether debtor, creditor is there, we will see, or none of these is there, we will see. Creditor, debtor, no. Bailee, bailor, no. Trustee, beneficiary, no. None of these. So you have to tick here, none of these. For same question, answer for question number 57, answer is debtor, creditor. For the same question number 58, answer is none of these. You see now 59. You see now 59. The relation. So for question number 58, answer is D. Question number 58, answer is D. Question number 59, you see. The relationship between, same question, bank and customer in deposit account with credit balance. All the questions are the same. What is the answer? Creditor, debtor. No. Bank is a debtor, customer is the creditor. Okay. No, bad credit. First you see, no, not creditor, debtor. So don't tick it. Bailor, bailee, no, don't tick it. Trustee, beneficiary, no ticket. Agent, principal, no. Then which one you will take? None of this is not there. In previous question, none of this is there. You are taken the none of this. Here, none of this is not there. What you will do in such cases? So banker customer relationship, what is there? Debtor, creditor. Banker customer relation in deposit account, debtor, creditor. So if debtor, creditor is given, you will tick debtor, creditor. If debtor, creditor is not given, if you give none of these, you will tick none of these. If debtor, creditor is also not given, none of these is also not given, what you will take? You will take the nearest answer. What is the nearest answer? Creditor, debtor. So for question number 59, you have to tick answer A. So 57, 58, 59, different questions, same question, but different answers. I told you the reason also. You should be, if you know that subject concept, you'll answer any question. Okay, sir? Question number 60. Quickly, we'll go through. Which of the following relationship between the bank and the customer is not stated correctly? Which is not stated correctly? You have to tell. Question number T. Principles which is not stated correctly. Principal holder for value in respect of check discounted and credited. No. So that is not stated correctly. Debtor creditor in the case of a current account in which overdraft allowed by the bank. That is also not stated correctly. Holder for value agent in respect of check sent for collection. That is also not stated correctly. So for question number 60, answer is D. All are not stated correctly. If you go through the PowerPoint, you'll understand the answer. So for question number 60, answer is D. Question number 61. The relationship between the bank and the business correspondent. So the bank appoints the business correspondent. Am I correct, sir? Okay. So the bank is called the principal and the business correspondent is called the agent. Principal, agent. Whether it is there, agent, principal is there? No. Trustee, beneficiary is there? No. Creditor, debtor is there? No. Bailor is there? No. Whether none of this is there, that is also not there. Then you have to choose the nearest correct answer. Answer is A. Relationship between the bank and the correct answer should be principal and the agent. If principal and the agent is not there in the option, you have to see whether none of this is there. If none of this is also not there, principal agent is not there. If agent principal, since it is there, you have to tick answer A. For question number 61, answer is A. Question number 62. The relationship between Reserve Bank of India and a bank which is maintaining currency chest is. RBI is maintaining currency chest with the banks. RBI is called principal and the banks are called the agent. So RBI is called the principal and the banks are called the agent. The relationship between the RBI and the bank. So principal and agent. Whether it is there? Yes. 62, answer is A. For 62, answer is A. 63. By mistake, bank credited rupees 2 lakhs in a current account of a company, wrong account. By the time the mistake is located, the company is under liquidation. So the company has failed. Once the company is under liquidation, you cannot debit the account. Okay, so what you have done, you are wrongly credited the account. By the time you understand the wrong credit are about to recover, you got a notification from company, registrar of companies, the company is under liquidation. Okay, government will appoint a liquidator. The liquidator only will give you the money. Till such time, your money is wrong credit is with the company. With regard to rupees 2 lakhs, bank will call the company as what? Wrong credit is given. You are the beneficiary and he is the trustee. So the bank will be called as beneficiary. Question number 63, answer is D. Yes, that is, he is that. Yes, you are the beneficiary. Question number 63. See, with regard to rupees 2 lakhs, bank will call the company. So bank is the beneficiary, the company is the trustee. You got to read the question very correctly. So what you have done, you have given a wrong credit. The money is with that fellow. By the time you recover the money, the company is under liquidation. Call the company as. So you are the beneficiary. He is the trustee. The bank will call the company as trustee. Question number 63, answer is C. Question number 63, answer is C. Question number 64. In Garnishee order, the relation of Garnishee order will be going discussing the paper number 2. Before that, here there is a relationship. In Garnishee order, the relationship between the bank and the judgment debtor, where the in the Garnishee order, the relationship between the bank in which the judgment debtor has account and the court is called Garnishee code, judgment debtors debtor code, either A or B, neither A or B. So trustee and beneficiary. You just note it down. For question number 64, the answer is trustee and beneficiary. For question number 64, answer is E. We will see when we see the Garnishee order. Question number 64, answer is E. Question number 65. The relationship between Reserve Bank of India and commercial bank. You know, RBI issues guidelines. He is a regulator. And banks are regulated entities. Okay, RE, regulated entity. They are regulated by Reserve Bank of India. So the relationship between RBI and the commercial bank is regulator and regulated. Question number 65, answer is C. Question number 66. In case of overdraft facility, where the account is showing credit balance temporarily, what is the relationship for bank and the customer? In the case of an OD, what is the relationship? advance, no? In the case of an OD, bank is the creditor, customer is the debtor. Okay, in the case of an overdraft. But the overdraft as account is showing a credit balance. That is, the money belongs to him. In that case, bank is the debtor, customer is the creditor. What is the question? Question number 66. In the case of an overdraft facility, where the account is showing credit balance temporarily, what is the relationship of the bank and the customer? Bank is the debtor, customer is the creditor. Option is there? Yes. 66, option is B. For question number 66, answer is B. Question number 67. Canara Bank is maintaining a Nostro account in US dollar in Bank of America in New York. So you are maintaining a current account. You got my point? So you are maintaining a Nostro account. Your account with Bank of America in US dollar in America, it is your current account. As per the banker-customer relationship, Canara Bank is called. Your money is with Bank of America, no? So you are called creditor. Bank of America is called debtor. As per the, so what is the question? Canara Bank is maintaining a Nostro account in US dollar in Bank of America in New York. As per the banker-customer relationship, Canara Bank is called. What is the option is that? Yes, and Bank of America is called. Canara Bank is called creditor and Bank of America is called the debtor. Question number 67, answer is E. Question number 67, answer is E. Question number 68. A fixed deposit is matured and lying with the bank. In banker-customer relation, in this case, the bank is called. The money belongs to the customer, no? So the bank is called the debtor. So the bank is called the debtor. Question number 68, answer is B. Whether the fixed deposit is matured or not matured, the money belongs to the customer. So you are the debtor, he is the creditor. Question number 68, answer is B. Question number 69. Bank issued a duplicate DD in respect of a lost DD by taking indemnity. So, up to 5,000, no stamp, above 5,000 stamp. So many things are there. Bank issued a duplicate DD in respect of a lost DD, but indemnity has to be given. In respect of this indemnity, banker-customer relation. So when a customer gives indemnity and you are giving a duplicate DD, in this case, the banker-customer, in respect of this indemnity, the banker-customer relation is indemnified and indemnifier, indemnity holder and indemnifier. So the answer is both A and B. So the answer is D. For question number 69, answer is D. So you will be called as indemnified, customer will be called as indemnifier, or you will be called as indemnity holder and customer will be called as the indemnifier. Question number 69, answer is D, both A and B. Question number 69, answer is D. Friends, so very, very important. Question number 70 to 121 on deposit matters. RBI guidelines on deposit matters from the RBI website. You need not worry, I already downloaded. Questions are made to you. HO Circular 894/2020, that is the latest circular on deposits issued by the bank. 793, 772, 764, 745, 737, 7. So various circulars issued by the bank on deposit related matters, and SB and current account manual updated till 31/3/2020. Don't worry about the manual updated because you need not go through, you don't have time also. So somebody has asked me, sir, when I should start the studying, how I can crack the exam within 3 weeks by getting the maximum marks? I used to tell them banking is not engineering. The moment you join the bank, you should start studying, because even today after retirement of 4 years, I am updating my banking knowledge. Okay, there is no time limit. So it will start. Anyway, you are not started. People who have started already, it is okay. Don't worry about the CASA and SB manuals. You go through at least the circulars, questions will be there. Okay. Okay, now, so RBI master's directions, you don't worry. I have put the questions, from here only questions will come. Okay. Question number 70. So now we are going to see the deposit related matters. First, what we saw the KYC matters. Second, what we saw, general banking banker customer relationship. Then what we are going to see, deposit related matters. We should try to finish 150 questions today. So my time is till 1:30. It is only around 12, it is 11:40. I have time. I'm confident of completing it. Okay, question number 70. The periodicity for crediting SB interest by, see now here in these questions, friends, what I want to tell you is, as I already told you, so Reserve Bank of India is the master for all of us. Okay, so we, the bankers, are followers of what Reserve Bank of India is telling. Reserve Bank of India is a regulator and we are called the regulator. I always tell jovially in the for the people who are in, when I take the class in Tamil Nadu or Karnataka, so Reserve Bank of India is called Andavan and we bankers are called Arunachalam. So some of you would have seen the movie in Hindi or some other language where Rajinikanth has acted. So Arunachalam one movie was that. So Reserve Bank of India is called Andavan. Andavan is God in English. Reserve Bank of India is called Andavan and we bankers are Arunachalam. Arunachalam means we have to do what Andavan is telling, isn't it? Okay. So here the questions are, two types of questions will be there. One is what Reserve Bank of India has told. Any bank in India has to work within what Reserve Bank has told. You cannot, for example, if Reserve Bank says for ATM transaction, maximum charge a bank can charge 20 rupees. If RBI says you can charge either 20 or less than 20. You cannot charge more than 20. You got my point? If RBI says for checkbook, you have to charge only this much maximum, you can charge the maximum, or if you do not want to charge to your customers, it is for you need not charge. You should not exceed the maximum charge put by the Reserve Bank of India. Okay. So similarly, RBI rules out certain guidelines. It is given by means of master directions by RBI in the RBI website, www.rba.org.in. We don't have time to read even our CANNET. No, here you are going to see the RBI website. We leave it. Okay. So these guidelines are given by Reserve Bank of India. These guidelines, based on that, banks have to act on the guidelines. Now, the question is, now when I give the question, you have to see in the exam also whether they are given written anywhere as per RBI guidelines. You know, ultraviolet lamp verification as per RBI guidelines, I told you previous question, it is about 2 lakhs. In our bank, what is the guideline? 1,000 and 5,000, isn't it? So RBI has told 2 lakhs. But we have further reduced it. Similarly, in the questions which we are going to read now, you have to see where anywhere any RBI guidelines or all banks in India is there. Then you should know the RBI guidelines. If the word RBI guidelines or all banks in India is not given, then you can give the answer prevalent to Canara Bank. Okay, let us see. When you read the question, you'll understand it. Question number 70. The periodicity for crediting SB interest by any bank in India as per RBI guidelines is first day of calendar quarter, quarterly intervals, 1st February, 1st May, 1st August, and 1st November, quarterly or lesser intervals. The question is, what Reserve Bank of India, what Canara Bank is doing with regard to interest SB credit? We are doing point number C. Am I correct, sir? 1st February, 1st May, 1st August, and 1st November. So once in 3 months, you are giving credit to SB interest. You go to State Bank of India. They give SB interest once in a month. You go to some other bank, they give SB interest credit once in 2 months. No bank that is gives SB interest that is delayed for more than 3 months. So what Reserve Bank of India is telling, Reserve Bank is telling SB interest credit to be given in a customer's account on a quarterly or lesser than quarterly intervals. You can give credit daily, you can give credit once in 2 days, you can give credit once in a month, you can give credit once in 2 months, you can give credit once in 3 months. So you should not give credit beyond 3 months. That means once in 3 months, the interest should be credited to the customer's account. If you want to give less than 3 months also, you can do. So what's the correct answer for this question? They are not asked the question in your bank. So if they are not put RBI guidelines, you will choose the answer C. But normally, then since they are given RBI guidelines, the RBI guidelines for question number 70, it is quarterly or lesser intervals. Question number 70, answer is D. We have chosen 1st February, 1st May, 1st August, and 1st November. So it is quarterly or lesser interval, that is RBI guidelines. Question number 71. Again, you see, as per RBI Master Circular, differential interest rate for SB deposits can be paid by a bank provided the balance exceeds. In your bank, when you are giving differential interest rate, when the balance is above 50 lakhs, up to 50 lakhs, only one interest. Above 50 lakhs, you have above 50 lakhs, 100 crores, 100 crores to 300 crores, 300 crores to 500 crores, isn't it? What RBI says, differential interest rate can be given if the balance is above rupees 1 lakh. We have taken a decision, above 50 lakhs only, we will give differential interest rate, no problem. But the interest up to 1 lakh, you have to give the same interest. Above 1 lakh, you can give differential interest, that is as per RBI guidelines. Question number 71, answer is B. Question number 71, answer is D. Question number 72. For calculating the interest on SB accounts, banks to take daily product, Daily minimum product, monthly minimum product, monthly product. The answer is A, daily product basis. At the day end operation, what is the balance is there? That is the balance you have to take for SB interest calculation. Daily product. 72, answer is A. 73. As per master direction of RBI, to earn interest in NRO and domestic term deposit, minimum tenor of the deposit is dash and minimum amount is dash. You tell me, forget about RBI guidelines. In Canara Bank, to open, that is NRO or domestic deposit and get interest, what is the minimum period? 7 days. Am I correct, sir? Okay. To open a fresh NRO or to open a fresh domestic term deposits, please refer HO Circular 894/2020. Okay. To open an NRO or domestic term deposit at earn interest, the minimum should be 7 days. Then what is the minimum period? To open a fresh NRO or term deposit for 7 days in Canara Bank, it is minimum 5 lakhs. Okay, in Canara Bank, 7 days and 5 lakhs. But what RBI says? RBI says minimum 7 days. Amount RBI left to the discretion of the bank. It may be 5 lakhs, it may be 1,000 rupees, it may be 10 lakhs. Canara Bank has fixed, since RBI has not given any minimum amount, Canara Bank has told for fresh domestic and NRO deposit, if you want to open for 7 days, you should have only 5 lakhs. So, what is the question here? As per RBI guidelines, as per RBI Master Circular, to earn interest in NRO on domestic term deposit, minimum tenor of the deposit should be 7 days and minimum amount is discretion of the bank. Okay, here option is there: 15 days 1,000, 7 days 5 lakhs, 7 days 10,000. None of these. Answer is none of these. In Canara Bank, it is 7 days and 5 lakhs. So I asked the question, RBI master direction. What's RBI master direction? 7 days. Minimum is discretion of the bank. It may be 1,000, it may be 10 rupees, it may be 100 rupees. So answer is none of these. So for question number 73, answer is D. Question number 74. As per RBI guidelines, banks have the freedom to accept term deposit without premature closure facility for any amount, with the exception that all term deposits accepted from individual, single or joint for amount of rupees 15 lakhs, 15, and below shall necessarily have premature withdrawal facility, rupees 15 lakhs and above. Friends, in our bank, whatever may be the deposit, we are allowing premature facility, withdrawal facility. 1% penal cut we are putting. Am I correct? But what RBI says, 15 lakhs and below, you should necessarily have the premature withdrawal facility. Above 15 lakhs, it is left to you. In our bank, irrespective of the amount, we are permitting before maturity closure. But as per RBI guidelines, it is sufficient if you allow premature withdrawal facility of amount of rupees 15 lakhs and below. Question number 74, answer is 15. Question number 75. What is the additional interest that has to be offered to term deposits of senior citizen by any bank in India as per RBI Master Circular on interest on deposits? What is the senior citizen additional interest Canara Bank is giving? 0.5%. What is the additional interest Indian Bank is giving? What is the additional interest State Bank of India is giving? It varies from bank to bank. So Reserve Bank has not specified what is the additional interest you have to give to the senior citizen. You can give, you need not give. How much additional interest give? It is left to you. So what is the answer for this question? In your bank, it is 0.50%. What is the question? Additional interest that has to be offered to the term deposits of senior citizen by any bank in India as per RBI Master Circular. A, 0.50. In Canara Bank, it is 0.50. 1%, 1.5, none of these, none of these. So for question number 75, the answer is D. Question number 76. Again, you hear the video and audio, you'll understand it. So question number 76. To earn interest on NRE term deposit, so NRE term deposit, the minimum period should be how many? What is the minimum period to earn interest on NRE? 1 year. Sorry, 1 year. Correct. For NRO deposit, it is 7 days. So first fill up the blanks is 1 year. NRO deposit, it is 7 days. And for FCNR deposit, it is 1 year by any bank in India. So we are also, for NRE, we are asking 1 year. For NRO, it is 7 days. For domestic also, it is 7 days. For FCNR, it is 1 year. If NRE and FCNR is closed before 1 year, no interest will be given. If NRO and domestic is closed before 7 days, no interest will be given. So the answer for question number 76, to earn interest on NRE term deposit, the minimum period is 1 year. For NRO deposit, it is 7 days. And for FCNR deposit, it is 1 year by any bank in India. Okay, sir. Question number 77. Which one of the following interest rate was specified by RBI and not left to the discretion of the banks concerned? So after the following options, which rate is fixed by RBI? So banks do not have freedom to fix the rate. NRE savings bank deposit, no, banks can fix the rate. Domestic term deposit, banks can fix the rate. RBI does not say. Domestic SB deposit, you can fix the rate. Loans to distressed persons up to 1 lakh, you can fix the rate. DRA, the differential rate of interest only, RBI fixes the rate, it is 4%. Loans to distressed persons up to 1 lakh, you keep your RLLR, you keep your MCLR, plus or minus, you can do anything. Okay, none of this. So what is the question? Which one of the following interest rates are specified by RBI and not left to the discretion of the banks concerned? None of these. All are left to the discretion of the banks. Question number 77, answer is E. Question number 78. Which among the following authorities fixes the rate of interest on NRE SB deposit for banks operating in India? Whether it is NRE SB or NRO SB or domestic SB, banks have the freedom to fix the rate of interest. Up to 1 lakh, it should be the same rate. Above 1 lakh, differential rates, if you want, you can give. That is what RBI instruction. The bank's board has the power to fix interest rate on SB deposit. So what is the question? Question number 78. Which among the following authorities fixes rate of interest on NRE SB deposit for banks operating in India? Not only for NRE SB, for all SB deposits. RBI, Ministry of Finance, IBA, Board of Directors of the bank. Question number 78, answer is D. Question number 78, answer is D. Question number 79. As per RBI guidelines, interest rate for NRE and NRO deposit, both SB and term deposit of similar maturity, are to be the same as that of domestic deposit rates, equal to or more than domestic deposit rate, equal to or less than domestic deposit rate at the discretion of the bank. What is the question, sir? As per RBI guideline, what is the interest rate you can fix for NRO SB? What is the interest rate you can fix for NRE SB? What is the interest rate you can fix for domestic SB? Similarly, what is the interest rate you can fix for NRE term deposit? What is the interest rate you can fix for NRO term deposit? What is the interest rate you can fix for domestic term deposit? Friends, the interest rate for NRE and NRO should not be more than domestic rates. That is the RBI condition. What RBI says, the rate of interest for the similar maturity for NRO and NRE term deposit, it should not be more than what you are giving to domestic. It can be equal or less than the domestic rate. In our bank, we are giving the same rate for NRO and NRE equivalent to the domestic rate. So if you see HO Circular 894 and 895, you will understand it. So what is the answer? As per RBI guidelines, interest rate for NRE and NRO deposit, it should be equal or less than domestic deposit rate. Question number 79, answer is C. Question number 79, answer is C. Question number 80. Banks in India have the freedom to fix the tenor of a deposit under FCNR-B scheme as per RBI master direction. Is the statement correct? See, what do you mean by tenor? Tenor is, so period of deposit. 1 year, that is 1 year and above. So 2 years and above, like that, the tenor, no, that is called the tenor, the slab. The slab is called the tenor. As far as that is NRO deposit or NRE deposit or domestic deposit, RBI fixes the minimum period and maximum period. So in the case of a domestic deposit, the minimum period is 7 days. Maximum is 10 years. NRE minimum is 1 year, maximum is 10 years. NRO minimum is 7 days, maximum is 10 years. So within that minimum and maximum, you can have any number of slabs. There is no restriction. You can say 7 days to 15 days, 16 days to 45 days, 46 days to 90 days. Another bank will fix different tenor, but the minimum and the maximum should be the same. But coming to FCNR deposit, any bank you take, the tenor will be only 5 tenors will be there. What is the slab? That is 1 year to less than 2 years, 2 years to less than 3 years, 3 years to less than 4 years, 4 years to less than 5 years, 5 years only. So in FCNR deposit, the tenor is only 5 slabs. 5 tenor will be only there. This no bank can change. This is prescribed by Reserve Bank of India. Okay, let's see the question. Banks in India, question number 80 we are seeing. Banks in India have the freedom to fix the tenor of a fixed deposit under FCNRB scheme as per RBI directions. Is the statement true? No. Banks do not have the freedom. Question number 80, answer is A, not correct. Question number 81. What type of FCNR deposits banks in India can open? Current account, SB account, term deposit other than RD for all NRIs, ABC. So banks can open under FCNR deposit, term deposit other than RD for all NRIs. So question number 81, answer is C. So we are opening in our bank FDR and KDR. RD should not be open, SB should not be open, current account should not be open under FCNR deposit. So question number 81, answer is C. Question number 82. FCNR deposits can be opened by a bank in India in how many foreign currencies? Today, in Canara Bank, we are opening in 5 foreign currencies. What are they? That is British pound, then euro, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, and US dollar. As per RBI directions, in how many currencies you can open, it is not 5 currencies, it is all permitted freely transferable currencies. Question number 82, answer is E. Question number 82, as per RBI guidelines, FCNR deposits can be opened in all permitted freely convertible currencies. Okay, it is not 5. In your bank, we are restricted to 5 currencies. Question number 83. As per RBI guidelines, the interest rate on FCNR deposit for 1 year to less than 2 years and 2 years to less than 3 years should not be more than LIBOR plus 200 basis points. You just note it down. For question number 83, the answer is A. Question number 83, the answer is A. Don't break your head. Question number 84. Differential interest rate for term deposit can be paid when the amount is rupees dash and above as per RBI guidelines. So, you know, in our bank, if the deposit is 2 crores and above, we call it as bulk deposit, term deposit. Am I correct, sir? So, term deposit, if it is 2 crores and above, we call it as a bulk deposit. So, if the deposit is 2 crores and above, it is called a bulk deposit and differential interest can be paid on that deposit. So, differential interest for term deposit can be paid when the amount is rupees 2 crores and above. Answer for question number 84 is B. In SB deposit, when you will give differential interest as per RBI guidelines, when the balance is above 1 lakh. In fixed deposit, when you will give differential interest as per RBI guidelines, when the deposit is rupees 2 crores and above. So for question number 84, answer is B. Question number 85. What is the maximum number of joint account holders in a SB term deposit in Canara Bank? 4. Beyond 4, MAPD permission is needed. No restriction. For Canara tax saver, only 2. Answer A. What is the answer A? Option 1, 4. Answer B, option 2. That is answer C, 3 and 4. What is 3? No restriction. For Canara tax saver, only 2. What is option D? 1 and 2. So the correct answer I will tell. So far till last year when you went for the exam, the maximum number of account holders in an SB account or term deposit account, it was only 4. Beyond 4, if you want to add another customer, you have to get MAPD permission. Now in the SB manual updated till 31/3/2020, that is your bank has told no restrictions in the number of account opening. Number of account holders in either SB or current or term deposit, no restriction. It may be 100 also. Okay, no upper limit. In the case of a CAN tax saver, it is only 2. In the case of CAN tax saver, it is only 2. Now you tell me what is the answer. So that is 3 is correct, no restriction, and 4 is also correct. So what is option C? 3 and 4. For question number 85, the answer is C, 3 and 4. Question number 86. The minimum period of acceptance of domestic term deposit, NRO term deposit of rupees 2 lakhs in our bank is. I told you what is the minimum period to open an NRO and there is domestic term deposit, 7 days. Okay, minimum period in our bank. What is the minimum amount? It is 5 lakhs. Suppose if the customer is coming and telling, sir, open 2 lakhs deposit for me, minimum period you open. In that case, since it is less than 5 lakhs, you will open minimum for 15 days. So for question number 86, answer is 15 days. Question number 87. What is the minimum period of renewal of a domestic? So that is, a deposit is open for 3 lakhs, let us assume for 15 days. You will open, no, for 3 lakhs, 15 days you will open. After the end of the 15th day, the customer wants you to renew the deposit. So if it is a fresh deposit, it should be 5 lakhs. But it is a renewal. He has already made a deposit for 15 lakhs. He wants you to renew the deposit. In that case, renewal, even if it is less than 5 lakhs, you can do it for 7 days. So what is the minimum period of renewal of a domestic NRO deposit of rupees 3 lakhs in our bank? Renewal is, for irrespective of the amount, renewal can be done for 7 days. Question number 87, answer is A. Once again. So for question number 87, answer is A. Question number 88. Branches can accept bulk deposit of rupees 2 crores and above up to 10 crores at card rates, getting permission from S&D being through MIPD section of Circle Office. Friends, it was there last year. Now, from the current year, this condition has been removed. If a bank wants to accept a bulk deposit of 2 crores and up to 10 crores, as per the rate given in the circular, you can open the deposit or renew the deposit without need for anybody's permission. Okay, if it is 10 crores and above, then if it is 10 crores and above, you have to get the permission from T&I Wing from Mumbai through MIPD section. Again, I repeat, branches can accept bulk deposit of rupees 2 crores and above up to 10 crores at card rates. Card rate means rates given in the circular by getting permission. No, it is false. It is false. That has been dispensed with. It was there last year. Then for what deposit you have to get permission? If the deposit is 10 crores and above, even to accept the deposit at the card rate, from whom you have to get permission? From Treasury and Investment Wing in Mumbai. You have to get through whom? Through MIPD section. So for question number 88, answer is false. Okay, then question. So these things are given in HO circular 894/2020. Question number 89. Single bulk deposits of 10 crores and above. You see next question. Single bulk deposits of 10 crores and above, even at card rates, to be accepted after getting permission from Integrated Treasury Wing Mumbai through MIPD PP section. Question number 89, answer is A. Question number 89, answer is A. Question number 90. What is correct with regard to non-callable bulk deposit of our bank? So non-callable means before maturity closure is not permitted. So if the deposit is 2 crores and above, you can fix non-callable interest rate. The minimum period of the non-callable deposit is, minimum amount is 2 crores and above. Minimum period is 46 days and above. What is the maximum period? Less than 5 years. What is the additional interest applicable? Yes, it is applicable. So what is the question? Which is correct with regard to non-callable deposit in our bank? Rupees 2 crores and above. Correct. Minimum 46 days and above, correct. Maximum less than 5 years, that is also correct. Additional interest is given to non-callable deposit, that is also correct. So for question number 90, answer is all of these. Question number 90, answer is E. Question number 91. For senior citizen term deposit for general public, the additional rate of interest, who is a senior citizen who has completed 60 years and above? I am a senior citizen. For senior citizen term deposit, for general public, the additional interest rate of 0.50% provided by Canara Bank. So what is the, as per RBI guidelines, what is the additional interest you got to give to senior citizen? Left to the discretion of the bank. In our bank, how much we are giving? 0.50. And even from this, even the 0.50, we are not giving all for employee separate rule. Okay, ex-employees also separate. They're all doing extremely good jobs, separate role. But as far as a senior customer is concerned, so additional 5.50 you give, but when you will give, the minimum period of deposit should be 180 days and above. And the amount of deposit should be less than 2 crores. So again, I repeat, from the current year, so you will give additional interest of 0.50 to senior citizens in Canara Bank if the minimum period of the deposit should be 180 days and above, and the maximum amount should be less than 2 crores. Okay, see the question. For senior citizen, question number 91 we are discussing. For senior citizen, the term deposit for general public, the additional interest rate of 0.5% provided by Canara Bank only if the deposit is for 180 days. First fill up the blanks is 180 days and above, and the amount should be less than rupees 2 crores. 180 days and above, less than 2 crores. Question number 92. What is the additional interest payable to senior citizen ex-employee of deposits of 20 lakhs accepted for 90 days? What I told you, question number 91, for a senior citizen, if you want to give additional interest of 0.50, the deposit should be less than 2 crores. The minimum period should be 180 days and above. For example, an ex-employee senior citizen, I am an ex-employee senior citizen. From me, you can accept any deposit for any period, and you can give me 0.50 additional and 1% additional for my employee status. So for me, you have to give 1.50 irrespective of the amount of the deposit, irrespective of the period of deposit. If he is a senior citizen, non-ex-employee, then you will give 0.50 to him, provided the deposit is above 180 days and the amount is less than 2 crores. So now we are seeing question number 92. What is the additional interest payable for senior citizen ex-employee deposit of 20 lakhs accepted for 90 days? So for senior citizen ex-employee, for ex-employee 1%, senior citizen is 0.50, 1.50, irrespective of the amount and period of the deposit. Answer is C. Question number 92, 1.50 more than general public. Then, for capital gains account, what is the additional interest available for employees? See, for capital gains account, no additional interest for anybody. Employee, senior citizen, whomsoever it is, there is no additional interest for anyone. Question number 93, answer is E. Question number 93, answer is E. Question number 94, the additional interest for can tax saver for senior citizen, employees, senior citizen ex-employees are how much? So for can tax saver, if he is a senior citizen, you will give 0.50. If he is an employee, you will give 1%. Can tax saver, if a senior citizen employee, ex-employee, you will give only 1. See, if it is I will tell you, if it is a employee, normal deposit, you will give 1% more. If he is a senior citizen ex-employee, you will give 1.50% more, normal deposit. Coming to, so in the case of a capital gains, no additional interest. Coming to, that is, what is a can tax saver, if he is a senior citizen, he will give 0.5. If he is an employee, you will give 1. If he is a senior citizen ex-employee also, you will give only 1, not 1.50. So answer is 0.5, 1, 1. So for question number 94, answer is B. Question number 94, answer is B. Question number 95. What is the penal interest cut in respect of callable deposits of rupees 2 crores and above closed before maturity? You know, there is 2 crores and above is called a bulk deposit. So if it is callable, so less than 2 crores only, we have a penal cut of 1%. If it is 2 crores and above, we do not have any penal cut. Answer is C. Question number 95, answer is C, no penal cut. Question number 96. Capital gains deposit will attract a penalty of for pre-closure irrespective of the size of the deposit. So capital gains deposit will attract a penalty of 1%. So for question number 96, answer is A. Question number 96, answer is A. Question number 97. Auto renewal is not available for which type of deposit? For can tax saver, it is not available. For capital gains, it is not available. For non-callable deposit, it is not available. For all the three, it is not available. So answer is D. Question number 97, answer is D, A to C. Okay, question number 98. One of your high net worth individual customer wants to deposit rupees 5 crores for 46 days. See, he is a senior citizen. He wants additional interest of 0.50% applicable for senior citizen. In Canara Bank, when you will give additional interest of 5.50% for a senior citizen, only when the deposit is above 180 days and the amount is less than 2 crores. Am I correct, sir? But here, how much he is depositing? 5 crores. What is the period? Less than 180 days, 46 days. What is the amount? More than 2 crores. So in that case, whether anybody can give permission, normally you will not give additional interest if it is less than 180 days and the amount is more than 2 crores for a senior citizen. But he is bringing 5 crores, sir, year end. 46 days he wants to give, you will achieve the target. Whether anybody can give permission, options are to you. Clerk says it cannot be accepted. Officer says circle head can permit. Your batchmate says GM, SP and DING can permit. WhatsApp group response is RO head can permit. We'll put everything in the WhatsApp. No, one fellow is replying to you, RO head can permit. What is the correct answer? C is the correct answer. You and your branch mate are highly knowledgeable. You are reading the circular daily. So if the deposit is less than 180 days and the amount is more than 2 crores, if it is a senior citizen, if it is additional 0.50 can be given by getting permission from GM, SP and the wing at Office Bangalore. So question number 98, answer is C. Question number 99. Additional interest of 0.50% can be paid on RD senior citizens irrespective of the tenor and amount. No. So even if it is RD, the minimum period should be 180 days and above and the amount should be less than 2 crores. So for question number 99, answer is false. Question number 99, answer is false. Question number 100. Who is the authority to permit closure of NND deposit prior to completion of 12 months? So NND deposits can be closed before 12 months, but you have to get permission from RO. So for question number 100, answer is A. Question number 100, answer is earlier. In Canara Bank, we had a concept known as New Nitya Nidhi Deposit, NNND. After the amalgamation of East Syndicate Bank, that Pygmy deposit was there with them. So bank has, that is, changed the name of Pygmy and NNND and brought the new name known as NND. Okay, Nitya Nidhi Deposit. The new has gone. The Pygmy also has gone. Nitya Nidhi Deposit. The minimum amount, how much for Nitya Nidhi Deposit? That is 50 rupees per day collection. Minimum amount should be 50 rupees. Okay. So all are there in the circular. You please go through the circular. Circular numbers are given in the top of the question paper. Who is the authority to permit closure of NND deposit? So before completion of 12 months, if an NND deposit to be closed, RO has to permit. Question number 100, answer is A. We have another 54 questions. We are on time. Question number 101. A minor. So very important. Please apply your mind and hear it. A minor can be a student or otherwise. He need not be a student also. No. Okay. A minor. Who is a minor? Who has not completed 18 years of age is called minor. Okay. A minor who either as a student or otherwise has completed dash years of age and able to read and write can open SB deposit in his her name and operate the account by self without guardian, and he can also open a term deposit as per RBI guidelines. So as per Reserve Bank of India guideline, a minor, he can be a student or non-student. If he has not completed 18 years, he is a minor. Whether he can be a student or non-student, if he is able to read and write, here, if he can sign in the account opening form, then either an SB deposit or a term deposit without guardian he can open. What is the age? 10 years and above. So for question number 101, the answer is B. This is as per what guidelines? Reserve Bank of India guidelines. Reserve Bank has told the banks, if you can open the SB account of minor or term deposit of the account of the minor without the guardian, provided he has completed 10 years and above and he is able to read and write. So answer for the question number 101 is B. Now the next question is, what Canara Bank is doing? You should know, no? Where it is given? It is given in the SB and current account manual updated till 31/3/2020 before the amalgamation of E-Syndicate Bank with us. Okay. So for question number 101, answer is B. Question number 102. In the above case, in our bank, minor. So RBI was told either student or non-student. In our bank, we segregated between student and non-student. Okay. In the above case, in our bank, the minor, other than minor student, the minor should have completed dash years of age to open and operate SB account without guardian. So in our bank, if the minor is not a student, then he should have completed 12 years of age to open and operate the SB account. RBI told about 10 years you can do. But we told if he is not a student, if he is able to read and write, if he is a minor, then if he has completed 12 years only, I will open an SB account. Question number 102, answer is B. Question number 103. So in our case, this is for non-student. If he is a student, in our bank, we will permit if he has completed 10 years of age. So a minor student should have completed dash years of age to open and operate SB account without guardian in our bank. For question number 103, answer is 10. So again I repeat, RBI has said if it is SB or term deposit, minor, if he has completed 10 years and above, you can open without the guardian. In our bank, if he is a student, he has completed 10 years and above, we will permit SB. If he is a non-student, 12 years and above, we will permit him to open an SB. Then what about term deposit? What RBI has told? RBI has told if it is term deposit, either student or non-student, if he has completed 10 years, you will permit him to open a term deposit without the guardian. In our bank also, the same guidelines. Question number 104, you see, a minor, either student or otherwise, can open a term deposit in our bank without guardian if he has completed 10 years. Question number 104, answer is A. Question number 104, answer is A. Question number 105, which is a correct statement with regard to minor self-operated account in our bank. So, you know, when he can open, a minor can open an SB account, 10 years and above student, 12 years and above non-student. So now the question is, which is a correct statement with regard to minor self-operated account in our bank? For minor self-operated account, other than minor student, debit card should not be given. For minor student self-operated account, debit card can be given. For minor as well as minor student self-operated SB account, checkbook should not be given. What is the question? Which is a correct statement? All of these, none of these. In our bank, minor can open an SB account and operate if he is 10 years and above, if he is a student. For him, you can give debit card. A minor who is not a student, if he is 12 years and above, he can open SB account and operate. For that account, you should not give debit card. Point number 3, either minor student or non-minor student, the minor non-student, for both of them, you should not give checkbook facility. So all are correct. Which is a correct statement? A is correct, B is correct, C is correct. So for question number 105, answer is D. Question number 105, answer is D. Question number 106. Which one of the following is not eligible to open SB account and get interest? This question they asked for 2 to 3 this time, or 1 to 2, I don't remember. This is given HO Circular 772/2020. Which one of the following is not eligible to open SB account and get interest? Khadi and Village Industries Board, societies registered under Societies Registration Act, companies under Indian Companies Act which do not add limited or private limited to their names. None of these. Friends, A, B, and C all are eligible to open SB account and get interest. Don't be carried away by company. Okay, company should not open only current account. No. So the companies under Indian Companies Act which do not add limited or private limited to their names can open SB account and interest earned thereon. So Khadi and Village Industries can open SB. Societies can open SB. Companies like this can open SB. So which one of the following is not eligible? All are eligible. So answer is none of these. Answer is none of these. Question number 106. Answer is D. This is given in HO Circular 772/2020. What is the name of the loan against deposit through internet banking in our bank? See, Customer is having a deposit account. Customer wants to give a VSL because when he comes to us, we are asking, manager is not, you come tomorrow, why you are not come yesterday, so officer is not there, so many things we are dealing. No, so what bank has thought, this fellow is having a deposit, he himself from sitting at home, he can open a BSL. So this is given in HO Circular 764/2020. What is the name of the loan against deposit through internet banking? Canara Insta Deposit Loan. Canara Insta, okay, INSTA, Canara Insta Deposit Loan, within bracket CIDL. If they ask you to expand the CIDL also, you should be able to write Canara Insta Deposit Loan. Question number 107, answer is Canara Insta Deposit Loan. From 764, some more questions also will come, so please go through the circular. So for question number 107, CADL, Canara Insta Deposit Loan. Question number 108, what is the interest and penalty for premature closure of NND before 12 months of account opening? Who will permit for closure or pre-closure before 12 months or who? Isn't it? So what is the penalty? If the NND account is closed before 12 months, no interest will be paid on the NND. What is the penalty? On the amount outstanding on the day of closure, 3% to be recovered. Two things are there. Again, I repeat, this question was asked this time. NND, if it is closed before 12 months, RO to permit. 1 point. Second point, what is the penalty? No interest will be given for the NND, even if it has run 9 months, 8 months, 10 months. Okay, no interest will be given. Second thing is, not only that, on the balance outstanding on the date of premature closure, you have to recover 3%. Okay, what is the interest? No interest. What is the penalty? 3% on the amount outstanding to be recovered. Question number 108. Question number 109. How many slabs are there for interest rate in SB deposit? HO Circular 721/2020. Isn't it? What is the question number? 109. See how they are asking the question? I think the examiner is somewhat cracked. No, I have made the questions. Question number 109. There are 5 slabs. So 5 slabs. What are they? Less than 50 lakhs. You have 2.90. So this circular, if you read, you will understand. 721. How many slabs are there for interest in SB deposit? 5 slabs. Less than 50 lakhs, 2.90. 50 lakhs to 100 crores, 2.90. 100 crores to less than 300 crores, 3%. 300 crores to less than 500 crores, 3.05. 500 crores and above, 3.20. 5 slabs are there. This is with effect from which date? 28th September 2020. So for question number 109, how many slabs are there? 5 slabs are there. Other details go through 721/2020. Question number 110. Records pertaining to unclaimed deposit are to be preserved for how many years after the account is closed? Till the account is closed, you have to maintain all records. I told you, no, you have seen that. After the account is closed, normally, so you will maintain the records for 5 years, all the KYC documents, etc. As per what rule? As per PML rule. Okay, this is an unclaimed deposit. It is not a normal deposit. What is an unclaimed deposit? Deposit which is not operated for more than 10 years. So this is called unclaimed deposit. Unclaimed deposit is defined where? Unclaimed deposit is defined in section 26 of BR Act. These are all the questions they will ask. Okay, so please hear the audio again and again in the YouTube. So what is an unclaimed deposit? So an SB deposit or current deposit operated, not operated for more than 10 years. Or a term deposit matured, it has not taken by the customer after 10 years from the date of maturity. They are called unclaimed deposit. Unclaimed deposit that is more than 10 years. Okay, where it is defined? It is defined in the under section 26 of BR Act, Banking Regulation Act. What you have to do with the unclaimed deposit? If they are not claimed for more than 10 years, bank has to transfer the unclaimed deposit to Reserve Bank of India. So there is a head in Reserve Bank of India is called DEAF, Depositors Education Awareness Fund. So unclaimed deposit, you cannot keep with you. So you have to transfer it to a head called DEAF, Depositors Education Awareness Fund with Reserve Bank of India. This is defined where? This is defined in section 26A of RBA Act. They asked once the question. Unclaimed deposit is defined under which section? 26 of BR Act. Depositors Education Awareness Fund is defined where? Under section 26A of Banking Regulation Act. So you should know both the answers. Then you will transfer to DEF. When the depositor comes and asks, you have to collect it from the DEF and give to the depositor. Here one more question is, the funds is transferred to DEF, no? For some period it will be with the DEF. When the depositor comes and asks, you will collect from the DEF and give back to the customer. During the period in which it was with DEF, DEAF, how much interest RBI gives for the DEF interest? DEF deposit, it is 3.50%. If they ask that question, you should not miss. What is the interest? Reserve Bank of India is giving for DEAF deposits 3.50. Now, okay, so deposits normally you close, you keep all the documents for 5 years. In the case of an unclaimed deposit, if it is closed, after closure, how many years you have to preserve the documents? You have to preserve them for 20 years. Question number 110, answer is 20 years. So 677/2020, if you go through, other details also will be given that. That is why I have given the circular numbers. So for question number 110, it is 20 years. Question number 111. What is the insurance cover available for cash and securities kept in branch premises? HO Circular 240/2020. It is 150 crores, 150. Please go through the circulars. Cash in transit, cash in ATM, ATM break opening. What is the insurance cover is available? So any question they will ask you, please go through 240/2020. Here the answer is 150 crores. This question only will not come. Different questions will come. Don't come and blame, come on murmuring out of the exam hall. The examiner has given out of syllabus. No question in all the scale exams which was held last month. None of the questions is out of syllabus. Everything is in your manuals and circulars. Okay. So for question number 111, answer is 150 crores. Question number 112. Sweep in and sweep out facilities to be extended, provided to a savings bank account current account holders with effect from 1/4/2020 for a minimum period of. So 112, answer is minimum period of 15 days to a maximum period of 181 days. First fill up the blanks is 15 days and second fill up the blanks is 181 days. This question was asked for one scale this time. Nobody read the circular. That is the problem. So first fill up the blanks is 15, fill up the blanks is 81 on request of customers with his choice for the tenor of the given rate. So please go through 197/2020. Question number 113. How many slabs are there in the interest rate for domestic and NRO deposit as per HO Circular 894/2020? There are 9 slabs are there. Minimum 7 days, maximum 10 years. So 894/2020, how many slabs are there? Domestic and NRO, it is 9 slabs. Earlier, a lot of slabs were there. They have modified it in 894. 9 slabs are there. Question number 114. How many slabs are there in interest rate and NRE term deposits? HO Circular 895/2020. 5 slabs are there. NRE starting 1 year, ending 10 years, maximum 5 slabs are there. So question number 114, please refer 895/2020. 5 slabs are there. Okay, 115. What is the interest rate given by RBI for unclaimed deposits transferred to DEF as on date? It is 3.50%. Question number 115, answer is D. DEF is defined in section 26A of BR Act. Unclaimed deposit is defined under section 26 of BR Act. The rate of interest is 3.5%. Question number 115, answer is D. Then friends, please go through the circular 4/2020-21. So this is the circular where for the small savings accounts, no, PPF, Senior Citizen Savings Scheme, Suganya Samriddhi account, Kisan Vikas Patra, these are all the small savings account. All branches of the bank are permitted to open the small savings account. Okay, earlier only designated branches were there. Now all branches of the bank are permitted to open PPF account, senior citizen savings scheme, accounts under that is Kisan Vikas Patra, and accounts under Suganya Samriddhi scheme. Okay, banks are permitted to open. So when interest is credited to these accounts, like that, some questions they are asking. So please go through 4/2021. In PPF account, interest credited annually. So once in a quarter, government will change the interest rate for the small savings account once in a calendar quarter. So from 1/1/2021 to 31/3/2021, what is the interest rate and when the interest is credited, that is given in HO circular 4/2021. Please go through the circular. So in PPF account, interest is credited annually. Then question number 117. What is the interest rate on post office SB deposit from 1/10/2020 and when interest is credited to the post office SB account? Post office interest from 1/10/2020 is 4%, and when it is credited annually, when you are crediting quarterly. So when post office crediting annually, and what is the interest rate? Whatever may be the balance, 4% they are giving. How much you are giving? 2.90. Okay. What is the interest rate on post office SB from 1/10/2020? 4%. And when interest is credited to the SB account annually? Question number 118. All these things are available in 4/2021. With effect from 1/10/2020, interest rate on Kisan Vikas Patra is 6.90%. 118. So this question they asked from for some scale this time. At this rate, Kisan Vikas Patra will mature in 124 months. Okay, answer is 124 months. Please refer 4/2021. So last quarter and this quarter, interest is the same. There is no change. So at this, so for 118, answer is 124 months. If you read 4/2021, you will get a clarity. Question number 109. The periodicity of review of interest rate for small savings schemes like PPF, KVP, senior citizen schemes, NSC, etc. by Government of India is quarterly. Once in a quarter, they will review the interest and they will inform the banks. Banks will inform the customer. So is quarterly. 109, answer is quarterly, calendar quarters. Okay. What is calendar quarter? So from 1st January to 31st March. Then 1st April to 30th June. Like that, they are called calendar quarters. Okay. So it is calendar quarter or quarterly. Then interest, question number 120. Interest rate on FCNRB deposit is linked to what? It is linked to LIBOR rates. LIBOR. LIBOR means London Interbank Offered Rate. Question number 120. Interest rates on FCNR deposit is linked to LIBOR, London Interbank Offered Rate, LIBOR. Question number 121. Who bears the exchange rate fluctuation risk in FCNRB deposit? Respective banks. Question number 121. Answer is A, respective banks. Okay. So we have to see some questions on tax related matters. Then we have to see on official language. Okay, with that we'll be winding up the session today. Question number 122 to 133, HO Circulars 280, 353, 501 and 1901 of 2020 on tax matters. Okay, then let us quickly go through the PowerPoint for information. I'll explain wherever it is required. Okay, so for the year 2021, so when the year is 2021, we are in the financial year 2021 from 1st April 2020 to 31st March 2020 financial year. This is the financial year, the assessment year, AY, assessment year, by that is whatever income we have earned, and we have to submit an income tax return, and the income tax department will assess it and say whether it is correct or not, the tax you have paid is correct or not. If this is the financial year, the assessment year is next year. So for financial year 2021, the assessment year as for income tax department it is 21-22. So what is the tax rate? So up to 2.50 lakh taxable income, no interest, sorry, no tax. Above 2.50 up to 5 lakhs, 5%. Above 5 lakhs up to 10 lakhs, 12. So this is a slab rate. So you can go through it. I need not read it. So if so that is less than 60 years. The first slab is less than 60 years. If it is senior citizen, 60 years to less than 80 years, the tax slabs are like that. The tax slabs are like that. You can read it leisurely. And if there is senior citizen age is 80 years and above. So first is normal citizens who is less than 60 years. Then 60 years to 80 years senior citizen. 80 years and above, if they live, they are called super senior citizen as per income tax department. So what is the rate of tax? When the taxable income is like that, this is the rate of tax for the current financial year or for the assessment year 21-22. Okay, sir. 3 slabs I have given here. Then what that is, okay, do you forget it? Forget this rate. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. Now this slide is very important for us. So that is section 194A. So you know you are paying interest on term deposit, isn't it? You are deducting TDS on the interest paid on the term deposit. If the customer gives 15G and 15H, you will not deduct TDS on the term deposit, isn't it? Now the question is, when you have to deduct interest on TDS on the interest earned on the term deposit. See, if it is for senior citizen, if the interest paid by you is more than 50,000 rupees, you have to deduct TDS. If he is a non-senior citizen, then if the interest paid by you on term deposit is above 40,000, you will deduct TDS. Keep that in mind. So they will ask you under which section? 194A. Different type of questions I am throwing it to you. Under which section interest on TDS, TDS on interest on term deposits is deducted by the banks? It is as per section 194A. Up to 40,000 for non-senior citizen, you need not deduct. For senior citizen, up to 50,000, if the interest paid, you need not deduct. Above that only, you have to deduct. What is the rate of tax deduction? So from 1/4/2020, it was 10%. From 14/5/2020 to 31/3/2021, it is reduced to 7.50 because of the pandemic. That is the COVID situation. So today you will deduct for all interest paid from 14/5 to 31/3. You will deduct only TDS at the rate of 7.50%. Under which section? Section 194A. For senior citizen 50, non-senior citizen 40. So this is the essence of the slide. So questions you should be able to answer. Then similarly, various rates are there. For payment to contractor, if the payment to contractor is rupees more than 30,000 in a single payment, or aggregate in a year various payments exceeds 1 lakh, up to the period 13/5/2020, you will deduct 1%. If it is from 14/5 to 31/3/2021, you will deduct only 0.75 because of the pandemic. This is told under which section? 194C. Because so far you are a single window operator. From tomorrow, you have to sit as a supervisor. So the newly joined probationary clerk, there are many probationary clerks are joining on 25th of tomorrow. They are reporting to RSTC. You will become officer on 1/4/2021. He will or she will sit under you as a probationary clerk. They will ask you, sir, how much tax I have to deduct? You should not show hands to the cabin. Okay, that is why this slide. Exams questions will be asked. So payment to contractors more than rupees 20,000 in single payment, are aggregating to 1 lakh in the current financial year, up to 13/5, you have to deduct 1%, and from 14/5, 0.75%. This is told under section 194C of the Income Tax Act. Then, if you pay a commission to your NND agent, if you pay a commission to your jewel appraiser or brokerage, any brokerage is paid, in that case, that is, if it is more than 15,000 rupees in a financial year, 5% is the TDS up to 13/5/2020, and it is 3.5 from 14/5/20. Everywhere it is 14/5. This is as per which section? 194H. They will ask you the section. They will ask you the limit. They will ask you the tax rate. So you should be thorough with that because you are going to occupy the higher positions. Okay. In the absence of PAN, so if PAN number is not given, how much TDS you will deduct on interest on term deposit? 20%. If PAN is given, you will deduct, that is 10%. If PAN is not given, you will deduct 20%, isn't it? Suppose we are all employees of the bank. If you are not given PAN number, your HRM deducts tax on salary, no? If you are not given PAN number, HRM will deduct TDS on salary at the rate of 30%, not 20%. 20% of your interest on term deposit. In the absence of PAN, under section 192, TDS will be at 30% for salary. For salary, it is 30%. For interest on term deposit, if PAN number is not given, it is 20%. Because in the branch, you know, it is 20%. In HRM, they know. For salary people, if they are not given the PAN number, they have to deduct the TDS at the rate of 30%. Okay, sir. So similarly, rates are given for professionals, technical services, more than 30,000 financial year, section 194J, 10%. From 14.5, it is 7.50. Then fees to a director of a company, I have given 10%, 7.50 from 14.5, section 194J. So these sections, so section 194I, rent more than 2.50 lakhs in a financial year. For example, after becoming officer, you may take a personal leased quarters. For the personal leased quarters, if you are paying a rent of more than 2.40 lakhs in a financial year, you have to deduct a tax of, that is how much? That is 10.50, now reduced to 7.50. You have to deduct the TDS and pay to the government, isn't it? So rent payable as per section 194I, if it is more than 2.50 lakhs, land and building, furniture and fitting, 10% to be deducted, reduced to 7.5. If it is plant and machinery generator, for example, tomorrow when you become an officer, the generator people will come for payment of generator rent. So if it is generator rent payment, if it is more than 2.40 lakhs in a year, you have to deduct a TDS of 2%, presently reduced to 1.5. This is as per which is section 194IA. So these sections, these slab rates and the cutoff amount and various category you are supposed to know. That is why I have put in the PowerPoint. Then TDS on cash withdrawal exceeding rupees 1 crore from 1/4/2020 to 36/2020, it is 2% on 194N. Okay, this is as per section 194N. Then what is the TDS withdrawal on cash withdrawal from 1/7/2020? It depends upon whether a customer is ITR, income tax return compliant, or income tax return non-compliant. That is, whether he has filed the income tax return or whether he has not filed the income tax return in any of the last 3 years. If he has not filed the income tax return in any of the last 3 years, the rate of tax is more. If he has filed income tax return in any one of the last 3 years, then the rate of tax is less. What is the rate? We will see. Go through the slide at home. See, for ITR compliant means he has filed income tax return in the any one of the last 3 years. So for ITR compliant account holder, TDS on cash withdrawal in the financial year 2021 is as under. Up to 1 crore, it is nil. For more than, that is from 1/7/2020. For more than 1 crore, it is 2% on the amount exceeding 2 crores. Question will come as per which is section 194N. Okay, ITR non-compliant. If he has not filed in any of the 3 years in the last year, then you have to deduct TDS at a higher rate. Up to 20 lakhs, nil. Above 20 lakhs, up to 1 crore, 2%. Above 1 crore, it is 5% on the amount exceeding 1 crore. How much here you see? Up to 1 crore, nil. Above 1 crore, it is 2%. Here you see up to 20 lakhs, nil. Above 20 lakhs, up to 2 crore, 2%. Above 1 crore, it is 5%. Okay, ITR compliant, ITR non-compliant. You should know it. Okay, then besides the TDS, tax deposited at source, so there is a concept known TCS, tax collection at source. That is, government has introduced in the year. Foreign remittance. You are remitting funds abroad, no, under LRS, liberalized remittance scheme. Foreign exchange class, they will tell you. When you are remitting, that is foreign remittance from individual abroad, if it is above 7 lakhs in a financial year, then the TDS to be deducted is 5%. See, you are remitting. So I am your customer. I am coming and remitting for my son abroad who is studying in USA. How much I am remitting in a financial, let us assume for my educational expenses, I am remitting 10 lakhs. If it is more than 10 lakhs, you have to deduct TCS at 5%. You have to ask me to pay 5% additional. Suppose if I am taking an educational loan from you and remitting, then you will charge only 0.50. Again, I repeat, TCS tax collected at source. So any foreign outward remittance, if it exceeds 7 lakhs in a financial year, you have to deduct a TCS of 5%. This is as per section 206C of Income Tax Act. If the proceeds are from educational loan available from the bank, then the TCS, because already is availing educational loan, no, you should not charge him 5%. You should charge him only 0.50%. So this is the new thing which you should know. Then leave it. So 15G and 15H not to be obtained without PAN number. If a customer is coming and depositing 15G and 15H, you should ask for the PAN number and cross verify it. Otherwise, you should not accept. In the absence of PAN, so under section 192, TDS will be deducted 30% for payment of salary. For other payments, if PAN number is not given, TDS is 20% or the rate of TDS, whichever is higher in the absence of PAN. So if if PAN number is not given, it is 30%. For interest on term deposit or any other thing, if PAN number is not given, you have to deduct TDS at the rate of 20%. Okay, that you keep in mind. Then Form 15G and 15H obtained from the customer to be preserved for a period of 7 years. Form 16 obtained from the customer to be preserved for a period of 6 years from the end of the financial in which it is obtained. These things you should know. DDs for rupees 20,000 and above to be issued account to payee crossing only. Less than 20,000 to be issued at the discretion of the customer. If it is 20,000 and above, you have to affix the account payee crossing. If less than 20,000, you have to ask the customer whether you want account payee crossing or not. Accordingly, you can issue. Then, if the PAN provisions are not complied with, when all the things you have to accept PAN. If PAN provisions are not complied, we got to pay a fine of rupees 10,000. So ETDS, you have to file within certain due dates. So the due dates we'll see in the next slide. ETDS, wherever you are deducting the TDS, you have to file to the income tax department called ETDS. Certain specified dates are given. If you are not filing within the due dates, then the penalty is rupees 200 per day. What is the maximum penalty? The total TDS collected. There is a maximum penalty. Minimum penalty is rupees 200 per day. So these are all the things you should know when you are occupying the officer chair. Failure to file statement of financial transaction, fine is rupees 100 each day. You forget it. TDS not deducted. If you are not deducted the TDS, what is the interest you have to pay to government? 1% per month. That is 12% per annum. So if TDS you are supposed to deduct, if you are not deducted, interest to be paid at rate of 1% per month, which is 12% per annum for the entire TDS amount from the date deductible till deducted. Suppose you have deducted TDS, but you are kept in some SL because of migration to 11.8. Let us assume you are kept in SL. So you are not remitted to the government. In that case also, you have to pay interest to the government. How much interest you have to pay? At the rate of 18% per month, per annum, you have to pay interest. Okay, these are all the things you should know. Then, these are all due dates for filing income tax returns, ETDS. You go through this slide, you will understand it. So, okay. So then we'll go to the question. We'll try to finish it off at the earliest. Okay, sir. So question number 122. Sorry. If financial is 2021, what is the assessment year? 21-22. You already know. For the assessment year 21-22, that is financial 2021, tax rebate of dash is allowed if annual taxable income does not exceed rupees 5 lakhs, 12,500. Question number 23, answer is 12,500. TDS on rental income to be deducted if the total rent payable in a financial year is more than rupees 2.40 lakhs for the year. What is the TDS to be deducted from salaries if PAN number is not provided? 30%, 30. Question number 126. Banks to deduct tax from interest on deposits only if it exceeds 50,000, 50,000 for senior citizens and rupees 40,000 for others in the year 2021. These things are in the slide. Question number 127. For current financial year, due to pandemic, TDS rates are reduced from which date for certain categories? What is the rate? I have given in the pink color, no? 14/5/2020. So from 1/4/2020 to 13/5/2020, one rate was there. From 14/5/2020 to 31/3/2021, the rates are reduced. What is the rate? Depending upon each category, rates are reduced, which is already in the PowerPoint rate. The date is 14/5/2020. Question number 127. Answer is 14/5/2020. Question number 128. Tax deducted from interest on term deposit. So this is all there. So for question number 128, if you see the slide, you will get the answer. Anyway, I'll give you the answer. It is 30th June. Question number 128. Answer is 30th June. Please read the last two slides. You will get 30th June. What is the maximum penalty for not filing ETDS on due dates? I told you. What is the minimum penalty? Rupees 200 per day. What is the maximum penalty? The TDS you are deducted. So TDS you are deducted and remitted to the government, but you are not filed the ETDS on the due dates. So what is the maximum penalty income tax department put you? The TDS you are deducted from the customer. So what is the minimum penalty? Is rupees 200 per day. The question is, what is the maximum penalty? The answer is the TDS deducted from the customer. 129. 130. Remittances made foreign studies abroad with bank loan will attract a TCS of 0.50%. Without bank loan, 5%. So this is with bank loan 0.50% with effect on which date? 1/10/2020. The date also you should know. The section also you should know. 206. Yes or no? You should be able to know. 131. What is the section under which TDS on cash withdrawal for amounts exceeding certain levels is prescribed? You know, ITR compliant accounts, ITR non-compliant accounts. So TDS rates will be different. The question is as per which section? Section is 194N. Okay. Question number 131. Answer is section is 194N. Who are all exempted on TDS on cash withdrawal out of the following as per HO Circular 353/20. Please go through the circular. So, you know, TDS on cash withdrawal is there, isn't it? Whether ITR compliant, non-ITR compliant. So, which are all the accounts exempted from TDS on cash withdrawal? Government, business correspondent, banks and cooperative societies, white label ATM operator, commission agent or trader operating under APMC of the state, all the above. All the 5 are exempted from TDS on cash withdrawal. This question they asked for one scale last exam. Who are all exempted from tax TDS on cash withdrawal? All these people, A, B, C, D, E, all are eligible. You need not deduct TDS whether they are tax compliant or non-tax compliant. So please refer 353/2020. Question number 132, answer is F, all the above. Yes, then approaching the end now. Form 60 obtained from the customer on 20th December. This has to be preserved. I told you, Form 60 you have to obtain from the customer for certain reasons. The Form 60 obtained from the customer to be preserved for a period of 6 years from the end of the financial year in which it is obtained. Again, I repeat, Form 60 obtained from the customers to be preserved for a period of 6 years from the end of the financial year it is obtained. So when it is obtained, 20th December 2019. So what is the financial year in 20th December 2019-2020? Okay, what is the end of the financial year? 31st March 2020 is the end of the financial year for the transaction on 20th December. Do you agree? So you obtained form on 20th December 2019. So what is the end of that financial year of the transaction? 31st March 2020. Form 60 obtained during a financial year to be preserved for a period of 6 years from the end of the financial year in which it is obtained. You obtained on 20th December. The end of the financial is 31st March 2020. From 31st March 2020, you have to preserve for 6 years. That means you have to preserve till 31st March 2026. Question number 133. Answer is 31st March. That is 31st March 2026. So for question number 123, answer is 31st March 2026. Then last leg we are going official language. You see, friends, for official language, the bank has issued so many circulars. Do you think we start Hindi? No. See, Hindi, how many circulars are there? 309 bar 2020, 472 bar 2020, 490, 616, 658, 738. And 5-6 circulars. We never see those circulars, no? So questions will come from those circulars. Please go through the circular. Important questions I have selected, I have put that. Hindi Day is celebrated on, all of you are aware, it is question number 134, answer is 14th September. 134, 14th September. 135, TOLIC. TOLIC means Town Official Language Implementation Committee. TOLIC. TOLIC means Town Official Language Implementation Committee. So, Hindi Day you celebrate. TOLIC means all banks in the town will join and they will have a meeting. That is called Town Official Language Implementation Committee. Hindi Day, first question is observed on 14th September. TOLIC to be conducted how many times in a year? All banks in the town will join and conduct a Hindi meeting. To be conducted how many times in a year? It has to be conducted 2 times in a year. Minimum 2 times. The gap between one meeting and another meeting should not be more than 6 months. That is, you will conduct in April. You have to conduct within 6 months. That is, after immediately within 6 months, another meeting to be conducted. You should not conduct for more than 6 months. The gap between one meeting to another meeting should not be more than 6 months. It should be conducted once, the minimum 2 times in a year. TOLIC to be conducted how many times in a year? 2 times. Hindi Salakar Samiti meeting to be conducted in a year how many? 2. Question number 136, answer is 2. 135, answer is 2. Question number 137. What is the percentage of noting in Hindi in A region? So correspondence, you know, A region to B region to C region, etc. What is noting? A meeting is going on. The stenographer will sit and note down. No, so that is called noting. So what is the percentage of noting in Hindi in A region? So for question number 137, the answer is 75%. So for question number that is 137, answer is 75%. So what is the percentage of noting in B region? B region, it is 50%. Suppose if they ask you in B region, it is 50%. What is the percentage of noting in C region? It is 30%. So A region, the answer is 75%. B region, if they ask, you have to write 50%. C region, if they ask, you have to write 30%. Okay, 138. Percentage of training program through Hindi medium, A, B, and C. Even when it is English medium, we are not attending. No, how we will attend Hindi medium. Percentage of training program through Hindi medium in A, B, and C regions are to be. So what is the percentage in A region, B region? A region, it is 70%. Please note it down. A region, it is 70%. B region, it is 60%. A region, so we are seeing question number 138. A region, it is 70%. B region, it is 60%. C region, it is 30%. 70, 60, 30. Okay. World Hindi Day. See, world is celebrating your Hindi Day. We are fighting whether Hindi is a national language or some other language. But world is also celebrating Hindi Day. World Hindi Day, so you celebrate the Hindi Day 14th September. World Hindi Day is celebrated every year on 10th January. On 10th January. So question number 139, answer is 10th January. What is the name of the Hindi magazine published by Canara Bank head office? So it is called Can Jyoti. C-A-N, Can Jyoti. J-Y-O-T-H-I. So what is the name of the Hindi magazine published by Canara Bank head office? Can Jyoti. Question number 141. Hindi Pakwara, that is Hindi fortnight. Hindi Day celebrated on 14th. So Hindi fortnight, so like customers fortnight, you have to celebrate the Hindi fortnight also. Hindi fortnight is celebrated every year from 1st to 14th September. Hindi fortnight is celebrated every year from 1st to 14th September. 1st September to 14th September. Question number 142. The articles of the Constitution That is the Baba Sahib Ambedkar has written, no, the great personality. The articles of the Constitution dealing with the official language are, under which articles it is told? Articles 343 to 351. 9 articles. Under articles 343 to 351, that is it is defined, it is talking about the official language of the country. Articles 343 to 351. Okay, question number 143. The periodicity of submissions STR18. What is STR18? It is quarterly, no? Official language, calendar quarter, and to be submitted before dash of the succeeding month, before 5th of the succeeding month. Question number 143, answer is, that is 5th of the succeeding month. Okay, 144. How many states and union territories are in A region? For Hindi purpose, the states in the union territories in the country are divided into 3 regions: A region, B region, C region. The question is, question number 144. How many regions are there, or states in A region? There are 11 regions are there. Okay, 11. Answer is 11. Question number 1. If you read the circulars, you will find out for B region how many states are there. In C region, how many states are there. So in A region, there are 11 states. Question number 144, 11. Question number 145. As per rule number dash, all letters received in Hindi to be replied only in Hindi. So as per rule number 5, the 5E, as per rule number 5, all letters received in Hindi to be replied in Hindi only. Last page. The order of language in the nameplates of our bank in region B and C. You know, there are 3 regions, A, B, C. You know, Canara Bank board is there, no? So what is the order of language in which you will write the name of the bank in the name board in B and C region? So in B and C region, you have to first write regional language, then second Hindi, third English. The order of language in the nameplates of our bank in region B and C, first should be regional language, second should be in Hindi, third should be in English. Okay, regional language, Hindi, English. In region A, it is Hindi and English only. In region B and C, it is trilingual, regional language, Hindi, English. In region A, it is Hindi and English only. Okay, question number 147. Percentage of dictation to be given in Hindi in A, B, and C regions. Okay, please note down. Question number 47. A region, it is 65%. B region, it is 55%. C region, it is 30%. Again, I repeat, percentage of dictation to be given Hindi in A, B, and C region, 65%, 55%, 30%. Okay. STR18, part 2 should be submitted along with STR18 which quarter. Previous 2 questions I told you, STR18 is official implementation. Every branch and every section has to submit to HRM section or somewhere. So on or before 5th of the succeeding month in a quarter, calendar quarter. January to March, before 5th April, you have to submit like that. Okay. Now, this STR18, now there is no, it is only now online submission now. Earlier, hard copies we used to submit. Now, an SAS package we have to punch online because lot of delay, no, paper is going from here to there and all. Now, they implemented SAS package. Now, along with the STR18 consists of part 1 and part 2. All first three quarters, you will submit only part 1. Part 2, you have to submit for the quarter ended March. Okay, what is part 1, part 2? Please refer STR18. Okay, STR18 part 2 to be submitted along with STR18 which quarter? For the quarter ended March. So STR18 is calendar quarter. So it has to be submitted through the SAS package on or before 5th of the succeeding month. For part 2 of STR18 should be submitted along with the March ended quarter. Okay. To encourage branches office, these two questions were asked 149, 150. They were asked in 3 to 4 and 4 to 5 this time. Nobody has read the circular. They told it is out of syllabus. In 472 but 2020 is the circular. To encourage branches, offices, sections, and wings to foresee progress in the implementation of official language, our bank has formulated Canara Bank Rajbhasha Akshaya Yojana, Canara Bank Rajbhasha Puraskar Yojana, A and B, none of these. So for to encourage among branches and officers, the name of the scheme is Canara Bank Rajbhasha Akshaya Yojana. So question number 149, answer is A. It is given in HO circular 472. To motivate employees, this is to motivate branches and sections. So to motivate the employees, what is the name of the scheme? For branches, it is Rajbhasha Akshaya Yojana. For motivate the employees, question number 150, the answer is Canara Bank Rajbhasha Puraskar Yojana. For question number 150, the answer is Canara Bank Rajbhasha Puraskar Yojana. So 1472. Last three questions. For best circle, this question they asked, they came and told it's an irrelevant question. Whether relevant or not, it is there in 472 by 2020. For best circle award and Rajbhasha Puraskar Yojana. Rajbhasha Puraskar Yojana, it is given for what? Best employees. Rajbhasha Best Puraskar Yojana is given for best employees. No, for best award and Rajbhasha Puraskar Award Yojana, circles in the bank are divided into A, B, C and categories as per which C category, how many circles are there? Okay, this was the question was asked. So under C category, there are 12 circles. Under C category, there are 12 circles. Under A category, how many circles are there? 8 circles are there. Under B category, how many circles are there? 4 circles are there. So for this award, circles in the bank are into A, B, C categories, as per which C category will consist of 12 circles. A category will consist of 8 circles. B category will consist of 4 circles. This is given where in 472 by 2020. For this question, the answer is 12 circles. IT initiatives in the field of official implementation. What is the IT initiative in the fields of official language implementation? Shabda Ratana. For word processor, it is Shabda Ratana. For MS Office, it is Akruti. So in the answer, that is Shabda Ratana is word processor and Akruti for MS Office. Okay. The in-house distance education program of Canara Bank is, so you have a correspondence course. This is called Can Bank Hindi Patrachar Patya Karma. So I have given the answer there. Note it down. The last question of the day. Who is the ex-officio chairman of Official Language Implementation Committee in branch? So in branch, it is the branch in charge. In section, it is section in charge. Okay. So who is the ex-officio chairman of Official Language Implementation Committee in branches? He is the branch in charge. Okay, friends, as promised, I think I completed little more himself because of the lunch time. It is around 1:10. So I could have gone up to 1:30. Okay, anyhow, it's okay. So my request to you is don't stop with this. I have given all the answers. You again, they'll upload the video. Please go through in the YouTube, note down all the answers. If you have any doubt, you can post in the group or individually also. You can text me in my WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number for your information, 9840374662. Again, I repeat, my WhatsApp number is 9840374662. So you can put me personally by WhatsApp. My mobile number is, I'm available in my mobile number 8610365783. Again, I repeat, my mobile number 8610365783. So don't stop with reading only these questions and answers. Please go through the circulars which I have given here. circular numbers I have given. Please in detail go through. And also yesterday a question paper on test number, that is circular based questions, also is uploaded in the Google Drive. Please download those circulars, read those circulars. If you are thorough, keep a notebook, keep the circulars line by line, you read, note it down. If you are thorough with the circulars, you are sure of getting 50 plus. Then other things are general banking, other things 70 plus is through, we cake work for you. Okay. So be given to me wherever it is. All the very best. Thank you very much.
Sir?
Yes.
Well in advance முடிச்சிட்டீங்க.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. இது இப்போ என்ன 2 question papers covered?
One paper, 154 questions covered.
And the circular